Okay, so I'm trying to tell you that I'm all issued up. I'm here, but I've got issues. I need psychiatric help before we can continue. Yeah, more than usual this time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. More than usual. That's the problem. Is that I've got things going on. Now you guys think it's my microphone. How about I may just have voice drop? You ever heard of that? You ever had a strained professional broadcasting voice drop? Look, I'm not touching my microphone, and all of a sudden, and you guys are going to say, we can't hear you, turn your mic on. How about I'm just being an asshole and I'm pulling a Chevy Chase, I'm giving you the old Fletch #2 right at you. How's that? Yeah, you don't know that. Well, I have to acknowledge something over here. I'm switching. The girls in the sheets are on this side, and the chat room, the comment section is on this side. And there's a reason for doing that. I'm not trying to be indecisive. I'm trying to actually be more thorough and proficient at my job. Yeah, I have duties to perform. So I think I saw. Did I see Mary Mistretta in here? Did it work? Did our little ploy? Did our plan work with YouTube? I thought I saw Mary in here. I did. And if I did, that's good news. That means that the plan worked and everybody who is supposed to be here is here. You want to talk about a faithful person who waited on the sidelines. She could watch, but she could not text. She could watch, but she could not conversate. She could look and pay attention and watch all of us, but she could not comment. Months and months and months. And then here we are. She finally gets in here, and what a great thing. I know I saw her. I know I saw the name. I'm waiting for a big hey, thank you is what I'm waiting for. Oh, for God's sakes. All right. So I think that should be on top there. Yeah, we're good. All right, let me back up in here. Who's in here tonight? Is everybody here? Beautiful Disaster, Alan Pitts, Multiverse is here. Tim. Just Tim. Tim says hello, everyone. Trippy Pineapple joined everybody. Boom, boom. This is going to get annoying. These girls are going to type over here. And now I'm actually going to see it. It's going to bug the fucking shit out of me. All right, we'll figure it out. 37 Hurst, Wise and Oak, Go Smoke a Toad. Two Bears back in. Brian Shell, Eviana. I'm fucking that up. She became a member. Welcome, she's an extra. And it's Eve on a stick. Oh, I was trying to say that all one word. How dumb am I? It's Eve on a stick, and I'm going Eviana's tick. Yeah, it's Eviana's tick. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm fucking that up completely, and I'm not even totally drunk yet. Russell Stratton, $5. Hello, General, sitting in line, visiting mom and watching. Salute you, sir. Peaches, anyone? Thank you. And here they come. The first thing in the jar are peaches. You can't get enough of those. Good stuff. Good stuff. Lionheart's checking in. Lionheart, please make sure that the Discord server is shut down. And remember, you got to keep tagging everybody so the thing works. I bet you didn't remember to do that. I bet you forgot that. You probably fucked that all up, didn't you? Mary Mistretta, member for 6 months, and 5 of those months she couldn't speak. Thank you, sweetheart, for sticking around. I do appreciate that more than you know. Primus is in. Jeffrey Rain, Staley 1818, the Missouri Traveler. Michael Goss is in here. Russell Sperry checking in. Everett McKent. Uncle Meow Meow Meow. I'm not saying that. It's Uncle Meow Meow. I'm not saying the meow part. I just can't bring myself to do it. Uncle Meow Meow's in. Bugsy Bugs, Tugboat again. Michael Dawson checking in from across the country. Andrew M. Summer, gentlemen, good day to you all. Matthew Lambert's here. Didn't even make me drink this time. I'm happy about that. We'll get to drink in a little bit. Nail Lover stopped by to say hello to me. Bottom of the Glass Nation, baby. Molly, a.k.a. Two Bear. Jake, Nail Lover again. Now we're repeating some stuff. Mike Perkins, second time for him today. Miguel Montez, what are we watching? Miguel, you have the privilege of watching a train wreck. This is a jet before it hits the mountain. These are the last few moments before things go off the rails. They get ugly, stupid, boring, upside down and backwards. Nothing fun happens here. It's all just a drinking blur. And by the end of the night, everyone sits around, including me, and goes, what the fuck just happened? Oh. All right, who's in here? Allison, Allison Charman. Yeah, gonna have to need help with that one. I fucked that one up. Is that on my list? It is not on my list of how to pronounce. Although Ali, your Shagnon one was there for the General's lunchbox today. We had lunch today on Facebook, as you do, and she was in there, and I totally used it and got it right. Didn't fuck that one up. This one, I'm fucking it all up. Allison, I've missed you all. The semester is over. Well, you're out of jail. You can get in here now and hang out. Jay Mayhew, my man, he's been dotting around the universe. Not only has he was on Facebook, I believe. He's been here a couple times and on Discord, too. So Jay's making the rounds, making himself known everywhere, like you're supposed to. Don't forget to do that. Yeah. So, Miguel, I hope I answered your question. We'll see what happens from here. Mary Mistretta, good evening, bottom of the glass nations, brothers and sisters, harem wives. If you can see this, the general is magic. Well, yes, it's true. I am magic. I don't like to brag. In fact, I never bring it up myself. But as long as one of you is going to promote the issue of my majesty and my power, I will not denounce your facts. I will not. Mary, I'm just glad you're here. I'm glad that worked out. It was a long shot. But it worked for Mary Mathis, and now you're in here. In fact, I'm starting to think it only works on people with the first name Mary, so that's going to be a pretty short list. But you have no idea, Mary, how thrilled we all are that you are here and how wonderful it is that you waited 5 months or however long it's been to get back in. We don't know what the problem was, but yeah, we did figure that one thing out, and I'm so glad it worked. I really am. Heavy hard drives back. Eve on a stick, can I talk? Yeah, Eve, do you need the floor? Like, do I need to shut up for a little bit, or are you just asking if you can speak? Because if you're just asking to speak, you go right ahead. You no rules around here. Just do your thing. KW Newer, wow, finally get to see the general usually working. Well, then you should quit working. You know, if you have to get on unemployment to stay home so you don't miss one of these broadcasts, I fully endorse that possibility. All right, so, well, who's doing this one? Jason, $4.99, we got more peaches. I'm trying to blow through the stuff here. I haven't even got to the beginning of the show yet. Josh Maddox is in. Elizabeth Rojas is in here calling everybody beautiful people. Mrs. Ford Watton, the lovely and ever-present, all-knowing, all-encompassing love of my life from Tennessee is here. William Reed, tugboat again. Doug Vanderhoop, that's what I'm trying to talk about. And let's see. Yeah. Low torque thing. Thunder thighs crush my eyes. Low torque just said, thunder thighs crush my eyes. Low torque, you don't know how much that means to me. Thank you for that. You know what? I'm gonna have to do a mic check right now, or just pour one straight up, because that was a big deal. Yeah, that was a really big deal. Thank you for that, Low torque. I appreciate you, buddy. You're the man. We got to do something before summer's over. You got to come over and hang out. So, to Low torque. Thunder thighs crush my eyes. Thank you for that. I appreciate your dedication, because that required a little bit of work. All right. Whoa. Here we go. Yeah. All right, so let me scroll down. I want to make sure that I didn't miss anybody else. Low torque, low torque, low torque. Talking back and forth, everybody's saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to each other, which we all should. It's one of the favorite parts of the program is when you guys all catch up with each other in here, say hello, who's missing, who's not missing, who's missing, and who's here. Let's say it easy, goddamn upside down backward shit. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to talk about. Michael Anzalone. God, how am I fucking up everybody's name? Good evening, General. No mic checks. We're going to lose followers. Oh, yeah. Do we lose followers with mic checks? That's not good. I don't want to do that. But I do want to drink, too. I think it's more fun when we drink. Yeah. Joe Villinger, $15. Here's to your whiskey fund, General. Now, Joe, tonight's a good night to be pumping up the whiskey. I want you to know that about a month and a half ago, Mrs. Fort Watton said she was considering sending me some Green Label Jack Daniels and some more Hoff's barbecue sauce. And sadly, I've been running to the mailbox every day for 6 weeks. And I really must look pathetic because the mailman has stopped me running halfway to his truck going, buddy, just go back home. There's nothing for you here. It's sad, but, you know, these things happen. I've been rejected before. It's okay. I've had my feelings hurt before. It's okay. I don't mind. It doesn't bother me that much. As you can tell by the amount of time I'm spending talking about it, I should be able to relate to you that I'm relatively indifferent on the topic. All right. I can't get down. I am not going to get through this stuff tonight. There's just no fucking way. Oh, my God. Oh, let me see what I miss over here, ladies. Team Up Church, $2. Is the tires on the flat on the it should be, are the tires flat on the bus? Staley1818, hello from Kansas. Jen, we love the content. Elizabeth Rojas dropped in $1.55. Boy, you're just making, I got it. You put it too far to one side. Now I can't read it at all. If you quit all the added below shit, and then I can read it over here. Allie and Liz are fucking things up between the sheets in spectacular fashion. I still can't read it. It's off to this side too far. There you go. Get there. That it, girl. Look at that. Oh, you can teach an old dog new tricks. Good job, Allie. Yeah, they're still not going to get it. She's just Allison. I'm going to fuck that up 100 different ways from Sunday. And you don't know that you're right. She didn't tell you the pronunciation of her last name. You're guessing like everybody. All right, so what we got to do real quick here before we go anywhere else is everyone wants to know who the $1.55 whore of the day is. Every now and then we mix it up. We've had Two Bear has been our whore. Lionheart has been our whore. Low Torque has been our $1.55 whore. I think Allie was our $1.55 whore for a little while. Everyone has been a wonderful $1.55 whore. But today, I must say, the picture that you're seeing dropped in the jar, well, anything you do under $3 or $1.55, I got to let you know, I got to say, bang for the buck, I got to say this is the most noteworthy, the solid value for your money for a $1.55 whore. And today, we bring you, that's right, that little red face with that bright orange hair that's going in there, it makes you look like Animal from the Muppets. That is the lovely Gen X Mom. Gen X Mom's face is absolutely, without a doubt, our $1.55 whore. So anytime you're over here looking in the jar, look down here in the jar, here comes, watch them all drop. The ones you can't recognize, the ones with the face and the hair. That's right. So what we have in there is Gen X Mom's face mashed up all over the place to Mrs. Forwatton's lovely ass-shaped peaches. And that's an important thing. Just so you guys know, that's our $1.55 whore of the day. Anything under $3, it'll be Gen X Mom. And she can't do anything about it because I'm in charge. Yeah. There was a new guy. DL Tyler, she did tell. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Jack and Coke in the house says, TW, I'm in there with you too. What did I miss? Okay, so I'm looking very closely. John Parise, can I be a whore? Maybe some other time, John. It's very unbecoming for you to ask to be a whore. All right? You just have to be a whore. All right? If you're thinking about it, you're talking about it, you're trying too hard. Yes, Mrs. Forwatton. Yes, Mom. And don't think if I didn't have a picture of you, you wouldn't be next. That's right, sweetheart. You think about that. Beautiful Gen X Mom, says Charmini. Alan Pitts is checking in with Gen X Mom also. KG Texas, such a lovely mix. It's a perfect mix in my opinion. I mean, I would love for that thing to be just filled up with goddamn peaches and Gen X Mom's faces. I'd love that to no end. Lionheart has become a member for 6 months. Bottom of the Glass Nation. I can't believe we have people that are doing this for 6 months now. That's amazing. That is truly amazing to me. Let's see what else we got here. Force checking in. Okay, yeah, we got it. We're all cut up there. Okay, so see what we're doing. I have now properly introduced myself. You have introduced yourself. This was a very good conversation in English. So we're moving on. Now, if you guys have anything you want to say over there, you're allowed to say it on that side. And I'm going to get back to run the show on this side. What did I miss, Allie? Over here between the sheets. She did tell you. Allison told us how to pronounce. Yeah, sure she did. You're guessing. Is that Italian streak you have in you? Team Upshirt put in $1. Thank you very much, Upshirt. Got to say I'm loving that when that happens. Two Bear becoming a member for how long? Tell us, Two Bear. 6 months again. That is amazing. I can't. Two Bear, member for 6 months, writes, can we get a refund? Fuck no. I can't. I'm taking that money. That $4.99 you're never getting back, man. Quit asking. All right. Sean says, shit, just when I wasn't going to go drink tonight. Too late, man. You're fucking here. Sit down and slide the bottle over next to you. It's going to be a long night. All right. Who am I missing out here? Is there anybody in here? I can't find Gen X Mom. I can't find the kid. Did everybody leave me? Am I all on my own? Let me just put up. This is a Hail Mary. This is a goddamn Hail Mary. But I know what I need to get going here. I don't use meth and I don't use crack. I don't use cocaine. No, 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 no. No, no, no. But I do need the little red bottle. I don't know where she went. Oh, you know what? She's outside. Oh, she's right here. Hey, I wasn't talking bad about you. Can you run me over some of my secret sauce? What do you guys remember that when you remember Super Chicken, the comic, the little cartoon? We were all kids. You know, he just a chicken, and then he'd drink his secret sauce or super sauce, and the butler would make it, and then he'd turn into Super Chicken, and that was a big thing. You know, remember the theme songs is when you think that you're in trouble and you need help on the double, when you think that you might take a licking, buck 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 buck, when you think that you're in trouble and you need help on the double, call Super Chicken. Why am I the only person who knows that? You gotta fucking be kidding me. Nobody else saw Super Chicken? You've never heard of Super Chicken? So I'm the only jabroni out there singing it. Sometimes I sing songs, and there's 1,000 people singing along with me, and right now it was just me and nobody else, just an echo of my own voice. Thanks a lot for that. Jesus Christ. All right. Secret sauce. I'm now turning into Super Chicken. And that's what you guys wanted. I know it is. All right. Hold on. GX Patrick went by Red Bloomer. GX Patrick, $20. Thanks for the bit part. It got the biggest smile of the day. Hey, GX Patrick, if it worked for you, man, it worked for us. I'm glad it worked out. Sometimes we do those bit parts, which is our version of Cameo. If you're a bottom of the glass top tier member, if you're not an extra, not a legion, if you're the top tier, once a month you can request we do a personal video for you. We do that. It's a lot of fun to do. So I'm glad, GX Patrick, that worked out. Thank you very much. We put some effort in that one. Trippy Pineapple. Now, Trippy, how the fuck did you get to be a member for 6 months? I don't think you said more than 9 words the whole fucking 6 months, and that includes the whole day I spent with you down in Lakewood. I don't know. Laura, member for 6 months also. That's amazing. I had no idea how many people have been watching me run my goddamn mouth for 6 months. It has certainly been a wild ride. Laura, I couldn't agree more. All right, you guys, I'm lowering the temperature in the room, drinking the alcohol, bringing my body temperature up. I got R2-D2 over here. He's got to be moved. R2, come on, man. Pay attention, buddy. Right about there. There you go. Good move. All right. One more adjustment here, and then we're good to go. All right. Now the show can officially begin. Good evening, wherever you are around the world, and this is Gen X Talks, and I am Gen X Dad. What we are presenting you tonight is something a cross between the Twilight Zone and New Zoo Review. You'll figure out that why later, and there's no sexuality involved, nothing. No drinking, no nudity, everybody's pure and sane, and nothing's complicated. There's no drugs involved, not even a little bit. You don't know what New Zoo Review is? You don't know what New Zoo Review... I ran that through in a sentence. You don't know what that means. Gonna put a damper on our relationship. I have to fucking keep explaining everything to everybody as we go along. There was another one in there. I saw it. Michelle, Glass member for 4 months. Glad I found the rest of my family. Michelle, you are 100% welcome here. I promise. Wisenoak, when does the Bible study start? Well, we have 1 hour of news and events, and then at 7 o'clock, Wisenoak, we start the Bible verses, so please make sure you have your King James Version, and we'll be opening to Mark chapter 17, and I will begin reading aloud, and I would encourage all of you to follow along. It's very important. We're not singing any hymns tonight because we're all not drunk enough, and as you know, in the Catholic Church, there's you get the little thing in the little juice, and you have to keep, it's wine, and if you drink enough of it, that's when the hymns come out, and then everybody starts singing. We have not put nearly enough hymn juice in our bodies to begin singing, so we're going to hold off on that. What do we got here? No, you fucking did it again. Nightbot is the fucking king. We got to give him some sort of title around here. Nightbot just gifted 5 of you free memberships. He paid for the memberships for 5 of you. It's not up to us. It's not up to him. The computer randomly picks 5 people that are in the thread right now, that are in the live stream right now, and you become a member right now. So hopefully we'll figure out who did that or who received those so we can acknowledge them. We did. Roofing Dude Bear was gifted 1. Austin Handsman, Bird's Eye Video, Theron Murphy, and Bama Huntress. All 5 of you were gifted free memberships for the rest of this month from Nightbot. God, that fucking guy. He does stuff that makes me look bad. I should be doing shit like that. I didn't even know that we could do stuff like that until he showed us that a while back. All right. So we're going to move on. And there was some stuff. Ashley Beth Crawford, member for 6 months, bottom of Glass Nation. Glad to be here. Something tells me we're going to get a lot of those because maybe today, 6 months ago, was when we figured out how to turn on the membership thing. And so people got it. Lionheart, Thunder Thighs, Crush My Eyes. Yeah, you just been talking to Lotor going, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Should I just... Lionheart has no fucking clue to why he's saying that. That he doesn't know. No. In fact, the girls over here, between the sheets, they don't know either. Liz might know. There's no fucking way Allie knows. Not a chance. All right. Thank you for addressing me common. I appreciate that, both of you. Very, very well done. All right. So, yeah, we got some stuff we got to go back to and talk about. There's some things over here in pictures. There's some... Jason, it's the New Zoo Review coming back at you. Jason gets it. The fuck? Jason right there. My man, he was right on it. He got it. You don't have to go look that up. Brian Shell, I pissed off YouTube too many times, so I really doubt my name will ever be on that list. Yeah, you never know. Who knows? What do you say right there? No, there's more stuff. All right, Lion says, I love Jesus and he loves me. Lion, Jesus does love you, and I'm trying. I'm giving it my best effort. But the way you stacked stone pebble tiles today, boy, I tell you, I know why you drink now. You have to drink to put up with that other side of your personality that is just a complete fuck up. I get it. I understand. I've been there too. Rubber Ducky, General, I have a personal question. Well, you can ask. Kyle Charmini, what do the harem girls get? No, for what? I didn't say what the harem girls get for anything there. Where are we at? We got stuff. Jay Mayhew, whoa, how did he do that? I want to gift 5 people I don't know, Jay, he just started doing it about 3 months ago now, maybe 2 months ago, and every now and then Nightbot just jumps in. I don't know, Jay, you're going to have to ask somebody smarter than me. I think it's great, but I don't know. I'll fuck that up if I give you those instructions. Joey's in here, member for 6 months, bottom of the Glass Nation. Howdy, General. Joey, the ranks are really filling up tonight, but you go ahead and just join in. Adam Patterson just wrote, I smoke weed. That's all he wrote. Nothing else. Not good morning. Not hey. Not how's everybody doing. Just sitting back, and he could muster one sentence. I smoke weed. That's all that came out. You know what, Adam? That's all we really need. You go back and sit back in that chair and close your eyes. You can just listen. What do we got? Garrett Sparkman, welcome. He's an extra. Thank you, Garrett, for showing up, hanging out. Now, that money you gave, you can't have back. Now, once you realize you joined a fucked up program, I'm sorry. You're going to have regrets, but you're just going to have to live with them. And that money's mine now. That's a whole $1 that you are never getting back. Don't you think about it either. You let it go. Remember, Dustin Sutton was an extra. There's another one. I'm not sure who's doing the recruiting tonight, but someone's out there recruiting people. You're all showing up. You're going to wish you didn't, but you're not getting your $1 back. Oh, for Christ's sake. Where was I? Come on. There was something in here. All right. So, yeah, I got to get out my notes because I had notes. I had important things to say. So important that I wrote them down. This was not the page I'm looking for. Come on, man. Get out of here. Get out. Go. Go on now. Where's my page? Come on now. There it is. Hey, it popped up how it's supposed to. Okay. We've been here half an hour. We haven't even got to the announcements yet. We had stuff to talk about, and you're fucking it all up. You're fucking it up, as the dude would say. All right, I could drop one of those in there. I could. All right. Let me just say clearly, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom of chat. Scrolling to the bottom of chat. All right, that's important for you guys to know that I am at the bottom, and I am listening. Why is this fucking thing in here? Come on, stop, man. That's ridiculous. Let's go. Rubber Ducky, why can't we find good work ethic anymore? Because there's been a shift in people's personalities. I finally narrowed it down as to the millennials. There was a stretch of as an age group of kids for many years that went through the school system. And when they come out the other end, they had no respect for each other or authority or people. They didn't use please and thank you. They didn't use yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am. Yes, sir, and no, sir. They didn't hold the door open for people. And now that's coming back around a little bit. I'm seeing a little more of that. And it's almost like it's fashionable to have character. It's fashionable to behave with a certain level of couth, if you will, and I like that. So I just want you to know that that's why. That's my answer. There was a whole damn generation that went through and weren't parented just by Gen X parents. No. We were parented. We had co-parents. We were the first generation. X was the first co-parenting generation because we had police getting involved and counselors and teachers and coaches, and everybody had their say, and there was magazines and social media came around, and everybody wanted to tell you how to raise your kids and what to do, not to do. Don't spank them. We got to do timeouts. Give them safe space. A lot of hugs. Don't raise your voice at them. If they tell you 2 + 2 is 5, say, well, that's almost right. That was good effort. No, it's not. No, it's not fucking right. It's wrong. Math is something you can't fuck with. But when you're in the progressive socialist side of things, no. You want to be encouraging. Tell them they got it right. Well, almost. But the first words out of your mouth got to be encouraging. 2 + 2 is 5, little Johnny? Yeah, good job. Okay, almost. And no, you're going to fucking confuse him. You tell him, no, you didn't get it right. Try again. Use your fingers, dumbass. You can't call a child a dumbass. Yes, I can. He's a dumbass. He's 9. All right, then he's a little bit higher than a dumbass. I call my 7-year-old dumbass. 2 + 2 is not 5. Now you're the dumbass for making me let you know you're a dumbass. How can you walk around telling kids they got the right answer and then walking it backwards slowly just so you don't hurt anybody's feelings? If you don't smack a kid around when he runs across the street and almost gets hit by a car, you want to, okay, your kid and my kid both run out in the street not looking. They're both 6 years old. They both almost get hit by a car. I'm going to grab my kid and knock the shit out of him and say, you ever run out in front of a street like that again? You run out in the street without looking, I will knock the shit out of you. I'll kick your ass. You're going to wish that car hit you. You're going to go across the street, hug your child, say, you almost got hit by the car. Do you understand why you can't do that? Here's what we got to do. You got to behave. I'm going to give you a hug and let's go talk this out. Guess whose kid's going to live to be a teenager? Mine. You understand that? There's some things you have to get across to kids in a certain way. God, never mind. It got me off on a fucking rant. I'm sorry. Diana Ross, $20 from Diana Ross. Thank you very much for that, Diana. I didn't see if it went in already. I might have missed it. I'm running my fucking mouth and I missed it. Remember, $20 if it's $21 or higher. That's the big stuff coming there. Fred Den Jr. has followed. Ooh, that's a Facebook guy. Facebook. I know you guys hate that. Anything over $21, then the diamonds come in and blows the whole fucking thing wide open, just so you know. Reminder. So, yeah, don't raise your voice at your children. Make sure you're always soft and lower yourself to their level. Never appear dominant. Never appear parenting. Never appear like you know some shit they don't know. Lower yourself. Kids know they're stupid when they're little. Make sure you let them know you're stupid too. That way you guys can have a stupid conversation. Sorry, I got off on it again. I'm sorry. God damn it. Just when I think things are going smooth, some fucking shit like that happens. Big Bunny Banana Boobs. That's all I got to say. I'm at the bottom of the comment section. Big Bunny Banana Boobs. Yeah. Right now, you heard me. Big Bunny Banana Boobs. That's all I'm saying. And there it is. Who was first? Josh Maddox reported in with Thunder Thighs Crush My Eyes. All right, Josh, I'm going to give you a choice. You can ask any very personal question in here about Gen X talks, about me, whatever you want. You can ask the meaning of life, and I will answer you. And or what you can do is you can send an email to Gen X Mom and give her your address, and we'll throw something in the mail for you, something from Gen X Talks. She's got to email genxmom@genxtalks.com, and that'll get you where you want to go. All right? But Josh, it's up to you. Let me know if you're going to send an email, if you're going to ask me something in here. This is your chance. Lionheart, you're late, and you shouldn't get to play anyway. You're on staff. You're on staff here. Well, don't ask me the meaning of life because Don Skeen already fucked it up. I have been working on the meaning of life for 18 years now, and I had the number already, and then Don says 42. So skip that question. Thanks a lot, Don. You fucked up my whole game, man. Goddamn Hitchhiker's Guide to the Goddamn Galaxy. All right. I'm looking. I don't see it in here. Josh has got to pick. He's got to say something. Are you going to email? Then write email so I can move on. We're all sitting around, Josh. We're fucking staring at the screen waiting on you. Yeah. Where's Allie's other red heel? Inside joke. Josh, I've gotten enough from you, General. I don't need any prizes. Then you better ask a fucking question, Josh. because now the live stream is coming to a screeching halt. Can you hear everybody covering their ears and screaming because the train is coming to a screeching halt? You hear that metal on metal sound? It echoes through the canyons for miles. It's because of you. So get your shit together, man. Get your shit together. Michelle Glass, do I have to give the address for my harem shirt? Well, if you bought a harem shirt, if you bought a harem shirt online, I think it asks you for your address. If you want a harem shirt under any circumstances, then you have to send that to Gen X Mom and let her know, hey, I got a harem shirt for doing this and doing that, and give her the story and give her your address, and she'll take care of it. Yeah. Low Torque, oh, General, you are so sexy. Low Torque, that's what you were supposed to start with. You weren't supposed to do the thigh thing till after I said the word. Then you fucked it all up, Low Torque. This is why you're just a fucking, you know what? Grab your mop, janitor, and go. That's why you're just a janitor around here, because you fuck everything up worse than Lebowski. All right, so I'm not getting anything from, there's nothing. All of a sudden, Josh Maddox went quiet. You imagine Josh has a free shot at asking me any personal question about me, Gen X Talks, the world, and he just skips over it. You would like to gift your question to Ashley Beth Crawford? I don't know. I'm not sure if questions are transferable. I'll have to read the fine print. You're fucking everything up, man. Garrett Sparkman, when you come to Bend, plan on bringing your asses a little further north to Vancouver, Washington. I'll have a couple of fresh made beds and a fresh handle for you and I. Yeah. And Kool-Aid for Gen Z Kid. And a nice bottle for Mom. She would like that very much. Also, Jen, I don't know where she is. She's around here somewhere. She is manning PayPal. If anybody, the PayPal thing is printed. If you guys would rather contribute to the kid or the channel, do something through PayPal, she will run in here and tell me and get on the microphone. She got her own mic tonight. You can start deducting points because she's being rude, and you should start right now. All right. So here it is. Don't rush me. Josh, you're supposed to don't rush you. No, you're in the competition. You can't get up there. You got to swing at the ball when the pitcher throws it. You can't just keep stepping out of the batter's box till you feel ready to go. That's delay a game, man. There's a penalty. All right, we're gonna move on. Maybe we'll come up with this question between the sheets later. Maybe we won't. All right, so there is some stuff to talk about. Yeah, there was a few things to go over here. Okay, for everybody who keeps asking me, and I did this earlier today on the Lunchbox show with the General's Lunchbox. You guys are sending a lot of emails to Gen X Mom. These are sold out. Okay, the General's 9 inches are gone. These steins are fucking huge, and they're not like the normal ones you have in your house. Everybody thinks, oh, I've got one of those. Yeah, until you get one of these. They were a summer edition. They said summer of 2022. We only bought like 45 or 50 of these things, whatever it was. It wasn't a whole lot. They're gone. But now everyone's sending Gen X Mom emails saying, okay, all right, I got caught up on my bills. I got my alimony check. I cashed in all my aluminum cans, and I even sold the little red wagon that I took them there in. Where's the beer steins? And she has to write them back going, they're gone. I told you, we're not... If I was doing this to make money, I'd have an inventory out the ass and be just selling these things to everybody. The idea was to have kind of a nostalgia piece, kind of a thing that only a few people had. Remember? That's what we talked about. It was just like, well, let's just put them out there. Just like the numbered shot glasses. Everybody says, there's a ton of emails. We'll go to 300, go to 400. No. We didn't want to do that. Wasn't the point. Then they weren't special anymore. They weren't. We numbered them. You had a special number on yours. There was no 2 number 3s. There was no 6 number 5s. It was you got your number. That was it. And everybody's email. Well, get some more. No, you're missing the point of how this works. We're not doing that. We just do a certain run of them, then we move on. It's kind of cool to say, for the people that were here in the beginning, and then, you get your glass in the middle because you arrived in the middle, then you get one at the time now because it's this time, and you get your glass around now. That's kind of the point of what we're doing. It's not to keep putting stuff out there to keep, making, $2 or $3 in every glass. It was to make it special, unique, and different. Something that you could hang on to because there wasn't a lot out there. I'm sorry they're gone, but that's it. Please, please, please. I'm doing this because Gen X Mom requested it again. Please, please, please quit sending emails asking for these. They are gone. All right. We will move on to something we talked about again earlier today. I ran this by the Facebook crowd. I started with a certain level of entertainment, and now I brought it to you folks right here. This was posted, I posted this on one of the social media platforms without any explanation. I didn't want to post it with any explanation. And I wanted to see who'd respond. So I kind of sat and hovered over it for a little bit. And I think the first 23 to 30 responses were clearly from millennials. I don't understand your picture. I don't understand what it is. You didn't put anything up there. Who cares about the fucking quarter? And then some Gen Xers came in laughing their asses off. Here is the picture. Tell me, what does this picture mean? Just write me a sentence. Just write me a thing. What does this picture mean? It's all I'm asking. What does this mean to you? Sweetheart, you got another Coke over there? What does that mean to you? Somebody? Anybody? I'm just asking. Holding my spot. Well, close. There you go. Trippy, to reserve your spot. That's it. Low Torque got next game. Alan Pitts, next. Danny H, I got next. That's right. If you put your quarter on there, then the motherfucker who's playing doesn't put more quarters in. Now, if you walk up, there's a line of quarters. Obviously, you're at the end of the line. But you couldn't believe. And then when I told them what it was, because I was agreeing with the other Gen Xers in there, they were pissed. What a fucking stupid thing to know. And you asked me why you wouldn't survive if we took you back in time to 1984 or 1983. It's because of little shit like this. You'd walk in and get your ass kicked. Yeah, there's 600,000 things like this from Gen X culture and Gen X society and just the shit we went through. You have no fucking clue to what you're doing. None. I don't know. I just put it up there. I thought it was an interesting thing, and sure enough, every fucking millennial failed. Every Gen Xer got it right. And all I did was put this up. Quarter resting here? What's that? That's it. That's all it is. You have to know what you're looking at on the picture, and then you have to tell me why. Yeah, fucking guys. No, it's a true story. Fucking guys couldn't find their ass with two hands. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Jay Mayhew, hey, General, I can't figure it out, so if I send the money to you, I can't. I can't pick the people, Jay. It says if you send the money to you, pick the... I can't do it. I'll tell you what, Jay, tonight, if we all go to Discord, if we all go and hang out in Discord, there will be a way to figure it out. Someone will know, we'll find it out, and then we'll just copy and paste it, or we'll link you to it. I'm surprised Allie can't figure that out right now. If she isn't trolling for a date in here tonight like she always is, if she goes over and figures it out, she'll link you right to the spot, or she'll screenshot it for you. She's good about that stuff. Allie, you are the internet queen. Go on now. Go figure that out for Jay, because it's making the rest of us look bad. Yes, I've just made it her responsibility to make me not look bad. Duh. All right, let me go back to some notes. I did have some more notes, and here's some things we're supposed to be talking about. Yeah, there's a lot of emails on stuff. That was a funny topic. 21 Gun Podcast. I don't think any of the guys from 21 Gun Podcast are here. Sometimes they're on the Lunchbox show. I didn't notice them in here today. They might have been there. But we've done two of those. They've invited me to be a guest host on the 21 Gun Podcast, which I was. Apparently, I didn't fuck it up too bad. I got to go back again. And there's the third one. The recording session will be this Friday. And the topic is UFOs. So I have to come in there and I have to do my homework with Art Bell. I'm going to have to go dig up all his old tapes and spend all night listening to him out in a hammock staring up at the stars, which is the appropriate way to listen to Art Bell, as you know. And I'll be well versed and ready to go. As soon as the links are available for the shows that I was on with them, as soon as they become public, I'll let you guys know. They're behind a paywall. They're part of what are they part of? Camino Media, Commando Media. Shit, I'm fucking that one up. They're a big conglomerate of podcasts, and they're behind that one. So I can't get in there to do anything about it or show you guys anything that's on there until it's on there for long enough where people quit paying for it. Then they pull them out and they make them public over on YouTube. Then I give you guys a link, and you can see how bad I fucked up representing Gen X Talks on another podcast. But there are three cool guys over there. They're all veterans, and they're very smart, and they have a good program. They have a good show. It might be a little bit better when I'm on it. You never know. But it's a lot of fun to watch and listen to. So just remember that, and we'll get back to you with the information and the link as soon as it's available. World Peace 97, $2. Did you hear Gen Z trying to cancel Metallica? I heard a rumor about that, but weren't they just canceling certain albums like before a certain year? Like they were saying everything before this year is all bad. Maybe I got that wrong. It's what it seemed like. World peace, let me know. Russell Stratton, $5 in that case. I'm sorry. In that case, is there a fund that I can prepay? Don't have, just curious. Prepay for what, Russell? Just send an email. If you're asking for something along that line, send an email to Allie. Allie at genxtalks.com. She's got an email with the place here. She's on staff, and she can find out, detail your question a little bit better. Send it to her, and we'll get back to you, and we'll figure that one out. All right, what did I miss? Da-dum-bum-bum. Bourbon and motorboating. Donovan Robbins, bourbon and motorboating. You know what? I think we have a problem here tonight. And it might be me, it might be you guys. Let's figure this out right now. I'm under the impression that you guys can't hear me. And I think as a trained broadcast professional, what we should be doing is doing a microphone check. Now we don't have all the fancy, sophisticated equipment to do microphone checks here that you might think some of the bigger studios have. But what we have is an old school way developed back in the back hollers and stills of your grandpappy up in the hills of Tennessee. And this works just as good as all that newfangled city slicker equipment they got now. Microphone check. Can you hear this? Think we got it. Sounded good to me. Did you guys hear that? I heard that. That's all I need. Little confirmation to make sure that the audio system is working correctly. It's important, especially when you're a trained broadcast professional, as I am, to make sure that everything is maintained in proper working order. And apparently the microphone is, which means we can all drink. Wow. Okay. You know why I started that? Bourbon and motorboating. If I wouldn't get kicked off of YouTube right now, I'd fucking just do it. The AVJ doing a visual check. Yeah, my camera's working too, buddy. David Hemphill, camera's working too. You fuckers. This is the way we check the cameras around here. If you can see me and I can see you, we're good. Oh, for the love of Christ. This is why I love you guys so much. You guys never forget. All right, so we had more stuff. Hold on. I wasn't done yet. That wasn't supposed to come up. Come on, man. Why do fucking notes keep popping up when I don't want them? I just want the note of the note of the note. The live note. There we go. Hold on. Somebody went by there. Rubber Ducky, be careful using my hometown of Tennessee, Nashville, personally. Well, sometimes I have to feel like I belong, and what better place to pretend and feel like you belong than Nashville? I'm just saying, if you prefer me pretend to want to belong someplace else, I guess I can go find someplace, but you should be privileged and excited. That was the first thing that crossed my mind. You're welcome, America and Denmark. All right. And yeah, there was some stuff in there that's just really... Jay Baker, we're going to mention that he sent Mom a Starbucks mug. Thank you. And Jennifer Stacy sent some Paddy's whiskey all the way from Ireland. We got that in the mail the other day. Got to find an occasion to open that up. But thank you to Jennifer and Jay Baker for doing a good deed. We appreciate you guys very much for doing that. Never let a good deed go unpunished. If I had a way to embarrass you guys, I would. But I just can't come up with one. No. All right, so I got that story, but we can save that one. You know, I talked about this earlier today. I just kind of touched on it, but there's some stuff that was on my fucking mind today from some stuff I read, and it bugged the shit out of me. Now, remember, if I'm talking here, I can't be reading the comments here, okay? If I'm reading comments, then I can't tell you story here. So you got to pick, okay? I'm not Thanos. I can't snap my fingers and be everywhere. All right. So I wanted to bring something up. I read something on this, double-checked it with another source, and then I went a little deeper on some of the parts. And I want to bring it to you guys to talk about the lunacy, the absolute crazy fucking mindset of millennials. There's things they won't buy. Won't buy. Now, they started asking around. They started surveying thousands and thousands of these kids. I call them kids because they're younger than me. Anybody younger than me is a kid. Everybody older than me is an old man, even if it's by a day. Now you know the rules. You can play too. So they won't buy postcards and souvenirs. Are you tracking with me on that? They won't buy postcards and souvenirs. No. They go into a shop. They're traveling a long ways, and they pull over the side of the road. They get some gas. They go to the bathroom, get a hamburger. They walk inside, and there's souvenirs everywhere. And they won't buy them. You know what they do? They don't buy a magnet and take it home, put it on their fridge. They don't buy a postcard like we used to when we were kids and fill it out and say, "Hey, Grandma, I'm here at the Grand Canyon," and send it off to your grandma. No, 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 no. They don't do that. They don't buy a bumper sticker and put it on their car. They don't even buy a bumper sticker and put it on their fridge in their garage because they don't have a fridge in their garage like we did. And I still do. They don't have one. They take pictures of everything. They'll take a picture of the magnet. They'll take a picture of the postcard. They take a picture of the bumper sticker, and they leave. They don't engage in the real world stuff like at the end of it. They've done it for the drive. They drove all the way out there. They stood there at the Grand Canyon. Now on your way out, go to the gift shop. Come on, man. Spend $85 on a bumper sticker. That's what it's there for. They don't do any of that. They don't buy souvenirs. They take pictures of the souvenirs they could have had. And they share the pictures with all their friends. And you know why that works? Do you know why that's okay? Because their friends do it too. Their friends do the same thing. They all get a picture. Oh, look at that really cool magnet. Not one time does someone say, "Oh, that magnet's badass. I wish I had one of those. Put it on my fridge." No, 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 no. No, no, no. They're happy just to have seen a picture of a magnet they could have had at some point. They don't buy souvenirs. They don't. Makes me upset. No postcards, no souvenirs. Here's another one that I found. There's a bunch of these, but there's some of them I read the headline. I'm like, I got to go a little deeper into this. They don't buy doorbells. If they have a place with the doorbell, millennials are disconnecting their doorbells. Now, when pressed on this, and all these thousands of interviews they did, these thousands of questionnaires, when they're pressed on this, like, well, what are you doing? Well, I don't want to be disturbed. I don't want to, can you imagine doing something and all of a sudden the doorbell rings and you're shocked, like, oh my God. Now, triggered much? It's a doorbell. I'm sure you grew up with a doorbell. Do you have bad memories about the doorbell? Was your late night sneaky uncle, did he come over using a doorbell to get in the house? Is that how that all started? I can understand that. That's word association. Yeah, I got it. Ring the bell, dog starts drooling for its dinner. I get it. But if it's not something like that, how can all the millennials be not purchasing doorbells and disconnecting the ones they've got? So they say, well, what do you do when someone comes over? Can they knock? No. Ring the doorbell's not there. You know what? If someone comes to my home, they can text me when they're on their way. They can text me when they arrive. And they can text me when they're outside of my front door. And they can simply say, I'm here. Word for word, that was their fucking answer. I guess there's nothing written in the guide to the suburbs, which you are handed this pamphlet every time you move into the suburbs, along with the Peter Frampton album. I guess there's no set in stone. It's just, why would you not want to have a doorbell? Why would you want? What if your phone doesn't work? What if it's dead? What if it's your phone's across the room and you're there? How long is that motherfucker going to stand outside in front of your house texting you when he could just ring the fucking doorbell? They won't buy doorbells. True story. I laughing my ass off the idiocy of some of these people. That's the first thing I do when my son has got a house in Las Vegas. Next time I go visit him, I'm going to ring the fucking doorbell, and it better goddamn ding-a-ling-a-ling on the inside. Yeah. All right. Houses. Boy, this got me in trouble today. Houses. I know. There's stuff stacking up over there in the streets. You're just going to have to wait. The millennials don't buy houses. And there's exceptions that have doorbells. There are exceptions that buy houses. But in bulk, they found they're not purchasing houses. Some of them by choice. They don't want one. They're just going to live a life where they can move around and do stuff and pick up and leave and come and go. And they travel light, kind of like the old Woodstock, late 60s, going to live in a VW van on Highway 1 and keep moving up and down the coast to all the beaches. All right, I'm into that. Far out. Knock yourself out. But the bulk of these kids are reporting that they're in so much debt they can't afford to buy a house. Now, quickly they blame it on us. You guys got the houses too high. You got the cost too high. The jobs pay too low. Whoa. I don't fucking tell you to get a gender studies degree at Princeton that you can't use anywhere. Did I tell you to do that? I don't think I did. This is where I got in trouble because I did a whole thing on that. You guys will see that tomorrow. Got into a big, long dissertation. Kid made it into a slice, and I scream and yell about the stupidity of how the left has pushed everybody with, we'll give you loans for these programs. Go take them. Go get a degree. We'll give you loans. Get a degree. And then they get the loans. And then they get the classes. And then they get the degree that they can do nothing with. That's a common thing lately in the last few years, 5 or 6 years. That's commonly thing on the internet and all different sites all over the places. Thousands of people graduating going, what do I do now? And then you think they would turn back to the liberal agenda that has been pumping shit into their brain since grade school and junior high and high school. And they give them the loans for these programs. You take them, you get your diploma. Now you got a diploma that you can't use. This mindset, this liberal agenda, and the teachers unions push. And they get all this. Not every teacher, some teachers very good. They push this onto kids. The kids go, what the fuck do I do now? Do you think they go back and blame the people that have been doing this to them for 25 years? No. They don't. They blame us. Well, you conservatives are the fucking problem, man. You know what you should have done is there should have been jobs waiting for me when I got out here. You knew that there was a ton of us that were getting into, anthropology and archaeology, and then here you are, y'all business people. We come out, there's nothing for us here. Yeah, why don't you go speak to the assholes who pushed you down this road? Let's go talk to them. Go check with those guys first. What do? Now, no one's going to blame them. You think these kids are all going to turn on their life coaches? No, they're not. So the government comes along and says, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll wipe out your debt. We'll get the president to wipe out most of your debt or all of your debt. How do you feel about that? Yeah, that's great, man. That's really good. You see, the system works. I told you it would work. This whole thing on the left, it's working, man. No, it's not. The government just lost a ton of income from you fucks that should have been paying off your loans. And we lost a bunch of more money because we're paying that money back to the banks. That's fucked. Now we're fucked on that too. Let's see. Who wins on that? The universities win. They got paid. The banks got reimbursed on the loans from the government, so they win. The government's hurting. The American people are hurting. Oh, and you still have your debts paid. Good. Hooray for you. Your debt's paid. You still have a degree you can't use. Now could you please blame them? No. I must say I'm shocked. I'm completely shocked. Do you see how far removed from common sense you guys are when you go through this shit? Do you get it now? Do you get how far out in left field you really, really are? Well, just hang on a second. Let me get on Google and I'll find an answer to this. Now you'll find some talking points to throw back up at me and pretend you're smug and winning the argument, and you're not. Holy shit, who fucking did that? That was Ben Harris. Fucking Ben. Right in the middle of my fucking speech, Ben. He fucking plastered that thing with $21, sent those red hearts in there and just kicked everyone's ass. Anyway, you guys get the point. I was kind of at the end of the train on that one, so it's okay. But I went sideways on that, and it comes back around. This is the millennium. We can't afford houses. Well, no shit. No shit you can. You blame it all on us. Everything's our fault, even though clearly it's not hard to see. Don't let the waters get muddied with too much conversation. Just open up the door, keep the conversation at street level, and you can figure out who the fuckers are every time. It's not tough to do. So, millennials don't buy houses. Part of the reason why. There you go. All right. What else? Millennials, bump, bump, bump. Yeah, I didn't bring this up yet, but they don't like cheap beer. Now, I can't blame them for that, but there's a big fundamental shift away, and it's been a thing with Coors and with Budweiser trying very hard to get that age group, to get them back and pumped in for sports and football and Budweiser and Coors, and they just can't do it. And they attribute it to good taste. Now, perhaps that's possible. They like the microbrews. They like the imported beers. They like a darker beer. They don't like I don't know. Sales are way down, and when they start to do all the testing year after year, it's the millennials who aren't participating in cheaper beers. But there'll always be some dumbass fat redneck hillbilly like me that's going to be running around with Pabst Blue Ribbon in one hand. Don't worry. And White Claws in the other hand. We'll keep you guys in business. Don't worry. As long as there's NASCAR, there's going to be beer. All right. For Christ's sake, I know. I shouldn't keep drinking, but I'm going to fucking keep doing it because I can't stop now. Oh, Ben, I drank that one for you. Ben Harris dropped $21 in there. Fucking raked that thing over the coals. Well done, my man. Well done indeed. What am I missing here? Cable. This one hits home a little bit. I might have mentioned to you guys before. They don't want to purchase cable. I think there's like 15% of millennials that have residencies did not order cable. Tyler Campbell, stay cool. Hope you and your family are having a good week so far. Tyler, so far, but it's the beginning of the week. There's still a lot of days I can fuck this up. A lot. I got to be down in LA. I got to be in the Valley. I got stuff going on. I clearly can fuck everything up in a heartbeat. So, Tyler, don't give up on me yet. Tyler's tipping $5, which means he's going to put some fine Mrs. Fowatton's peaches right where I can see him. Oh, and he almost got rid of that Facebook dude. That was close. All right. Cable. They don't buy cable. And what they do, because I have a millennial son, you know, I have a son I love very much, lives up in Eureka, works at a computer shop in Arcata, and runs the fucking thing, and cool guy. But he comes down with this mindset. Remember, he's a pot-smoking, tree-hugging, left-of-center guy. But he comes down. It was down not too long ago, and my son-in-law was here, and my sons were here, and some other stuff. And they wanted to watch one of the boxing or MMA. Sorry, I do apologize. Won a big MMA match, and it was on pay-per-view for $75. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to buy it. I'm not a big MMA guy, but if everyone wants to chip in $5 or $6, I'll pay the bulk, and we can all do it. And my son ran up, no, Dad, don't pay for that. I can get it for free. I said, you can't get it for free. It's pay-per-view. No, Dad, if it's on the internet, it's out there for free. The internet is for everybody. It's free. I went, well, I disagree with how you're doing this. That's a business. They're running a business. Dad, they're multimillionaires. They're not going to miss the 75. And I said, that's the wrong attitude. Now, normally I put my foot down and stuff like that and go, yeah, don't steal that. That's not cool. I don't like that. And I say something. But as far as I got this time was Gen X mom going, all my babies are home and we're having a family time and I'm mother henning and it's all the baby chicks and you don't start lecturing them. I said, oh, okay, all right, stop. I'll leave it alone. So I did. But millennials believe if it's on the internet, it's free. It's up for grabs. All I have to do is figure out how to get it. And that one son does all the goddamn time. And he's good at getting it. And that's his gig, is to go get it. I'm not on that mindset. But I got shut down and I was overruled. I was vetoed by the boobs. The boobs ruled my house and I lost. But just so you know, millennials don't buy cable. They don't pay for it. They work the internet and they work that system, and that's the shit they do. My whole screen turned pink. Jay Mayhew, coming a regular. Jay's, look at this. Look at Jason there. Oh, shit, Jay. It never came back. There it is. He shot that one Facebook dude. That dude made one lap around the sun before he came back down. Oh, Jay's becoming a regular fucking pink on my screen dude. And that's just in a very heterosexual way I say that. Jay Mayhew, let's knock all those Facebook people out. Make sure you let them know I'm challenging them. I will. I promise you I will let them know. Some of them are in here, Jay, but they're going to stay under the radar, just so you know. Gen Z Kid is about. How can I help you? Oh. Okay, so I'm not sure what this is. This is a sad attempt at affection. He knows I'm on camera right now. I have to be, there you go, son. I'm happy to see you. Love you so much, boy. If this was any other time, there's no camera. Be like, get the fuck off me. I can't do the live stream like this. I'm very inhibited right now. All right, are you going to feed Buford or are you still sticking around? What are you doing? Well, I'm trying to warn you to get the fuck out of me.
I'm alive. I swear I'm alive.
That was Gen Z Kid, ladies and gentlemen, reporting in for duty. And his duty is now over and he's gone.
Duty. What the heck?
Rubber Ducky.
duty.
Rubber Ducky says, be careful about his hometown. I got that one a long time ago, Allie, if you were actually listening to the program. Russell Stratton, old man Josh asked his question. I never got it. He took fucking too long. If the girls didn't see it in here, then I have no way of getting to it. Marvelous Miss Miranda, who I love so much, gifted 5 Gen X Talks memberships. Who got them? Joseph Laliberte, just another guy. Smoke Dorman, Joseph One, and Jerry Novak. Well done. Well done indeed. And that was a gift, not from my... Hey! Stop! Quit fucking around over there. It's my dad voice. The fucking kid, he just left here, and what does he do? He goes right on the other side of the table, starts wrestling with 2 dogs. Now they start bumping into chairs. They start knocking things around. The table starts shaking. He knows I'm on a live stream. He knows not to do this. He knows not to do this in the house. And what does he do? He thinks, well, Dad's not going to get up and say shit because he's in the middle of a live stream. I will pull my belt off and chase him down to the ends of the earth like a hound dog and beat the shit out of him for disobedience. He's known his whole life. He's 16 years old. That 16 years I've been pounding into him, don't fuck with the dogs in the house. Do you think he's got it figured out? No. So he's either super stupid, he's just the biggest dumbass there is and just doesn't, did you say that? Have you been telling me for 16 years? I didn't know that. Or he's very disobedient. So I'm either going to whoop his ass for disobedience or, as we said in Generation X, I'm going to knock some sense into him. Pick one, because it's coming. Moving right along. All right, I was talking about Miss Miranda and how much I love Miss Miranda and that she was gifting those memberships, and thank you so much for doing so. They're removed from my screen right now, so I have no way of going back and saying their names again. I do apologize. However, you guys got those gifted to you. Now, it's what you do with it is on you. How you handle that membership is on you. But for right now, there's now 10 of you that are hanging out. All right, moving right along. No, I didn't hear Josh Maddox's story or his question. I gave him a chance to do it. He didn't fucking show up for band camp, man, so there's nothing there. Oh, where was it? Oh, yeah, millennials and the stupid shit they don't buy. Diamonds. They refuse to buy diamonds. Now, I know there's a couple people in this room right now that are very upset to hear that. And it won't matter because all millennials don't own any houses, have any credit, and they're all $100,000 in debt. They can't afford diamonds anyway, so fuck them. Moving along, they don't buy dairy. They're on a big dairy kick. And I read that article. They just, for every, only because that was it. This was the most ridiculous fucking thing I heard of. And I had to read it on 3 different sites to make sure I got the full answer. Please be prepared for this. I know you've heard some dumb shit from millennials. I realize it. So have I. This has to be very close to the top. Gen Z generation eating fucking Tide Pods and this shit that I'm about to tell you. I'm not kidding. Sit back for a second. Pay attention. This one, don't let it get by you. They changed their dairy diet. No dairy. No milk, no cheese, no dairy. Why? Well, I thought they'd say it's fattening and it's sugary and all these common things like no. I'm going to read. I copied and pasted it. Only because their diet needs to be environmentally friendly when they shit.
Well, yeah, you gotta come out clean.
Millennials in bulk are closing out dairy products so that when they shit, it's better for the environment.
Heck yeah.
Get out, son.
Okay, bye. Feed Buford.
Go feed Buford. You heard me right. I'm not making that up. I read it.
I'm also getting Taco Bell.
I copied and pasted it. They want their shit to be environmentally friendly. Only from the mind of Minolta. I'm not fucking with you guys. I'm not. I read that several places, copied it. They don't like doing big weddings anymore. All right, I'm kind of okay with that. I have a daughter who's always in the process of thinking of her big grand wedding, which is going to empty my pocketbooks. In fact, the only way I'll be able to pay for my one daughter's big grand wedding is to kill myself, and then Gen X Mom can get the life insurance policy, and everyone will have a great day. Yes, that's the only way that's going to happen. So No wedding. Now, I didn't read too deep into this. I thought, okay, they don't have to have a wedding, no big deal to let the wedding go. It's fine. But you know what they're doing? They're having a quasi. They dress up small people, not short people, not little people. I mean, small groups of people. And it's like, well, you can still have an elegant, beautiful, decorative. No, 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 no. This was the one that got me. There was a list of things that they swap and change. You ready? Instead of having a wedding catered, or the party after catered, they're bringing a taco truck up. Yes. Everyone's dressed nice. Everyone's in tuxedos and suits and ties and beautifully manicured. And a taco truck pulls up because that's better all around than a catering service. Now that one, I guess there's some merit to that. I mean, who doesn't want a taco when they get married? Who doesn't want a good taco? I want a good taco. I'll go for that. But there's problems with that. There's just a few problems. Ben DeLay says, why the fuck would you do that shit talking about the dairy thing? Dustin for another shot. All right, Dustin, I'll take one. Aaron Safioles, welcome. He's an extra. Thank you very much for joining up. This month is on you, or on us, because we tricked you. But if you stick around, that's on you, buddy. Somebody dropped my whole screen, turn yellow. Ward Furtuck. I always want to say Ward's fuck in there, but it's not fuck. It's Furtuck. God damn it, General, after hearing you and my Gen X kid and Gen Z kid just now made it official, I am my father's son. Had to give my son a hug on that one. Cheers. Just as quickly as you're hugging the kid, they run around in the corner and they fuck up and it happens every time. Tell me it doesn't. Tell me how many parents out there, as soon as you get done praising your kid, they go out within 24 hours, they've done something to make you wish you took it back. I don't know why the fuck they do that, but they do it every time. All right. I told Dustin I'd have another shot. There's about a shot left in the bottom of that one. I'm going to look now. Who's making me drink alone? I'm looking. Oh, Pickle Rick. Broncos are for pussies. Pickle Rick. It's a Rick and Morty reference. That explains a lot about you, though, dude. It really does. Broncos are for pussies. You know, you can Pickle Rick. Broncos, his comment, Broncos are for pussies. Pickle Rick's probably, I'm going to say 12 or 13. His parents finally let him get on the internet without looking over their shoulder. Probably remove some of the safety features off his pewter. He got a pewter all to himself now. They're probably trusting him to be a big boy. Let him go in the room with his computer with the door shut. Looked up all the nudie sites. Looked up Pornhub. Didn't know what the fuck he was looking at or doing. Had some very strange feelings, but didn't know how to handle it. So just started bouncing around the internet. Ended up here. And just saw the Broncos hat. And just clever. I'm clever. Big clever words. These are $12 words. Broncos are for pussies. Wow. Well, you know, even if I wasn't diagnosing your mental stability correctly, which I am, we all know that. Broncos are for, well, you know what? I like pussy. I like girls. And if that's what you're going to say, well, you're goddamn right. I'd hate to ask what you're a fan of. If you're not a fan of that, you must swing for the other team. You know what? Not that there's anything wrong with that, said Seinfeld. You do you, baby. But just the fact that you're in here, Pickle Rick, with a Rick and Morty name. You don't even use your real name because you're scared or don't know how. You got your pooter all to yourself in a room with a locked door for the first time. I understand you're a little bit locked, but you're not going to the timeout. You're just getting the fuck out of here. Now, what that means is Pickle Rick is now banned from the channel. He's not really banned. YouTube calls it hidden. He can still see everything we're writing and hear everything I'm saying. He's still part of this. He just can't type anymore. How frustrating is that? Well done, YouTube. All right, going back to drinking. Gene King, who's in here. Michael Gibson gave me something. You got some for me? Anybody else? I'll drink alone. Come on, I'll drink alone. All right, I got 3 of them, so there's 4 of us drinking. 4 of us. That's it. Even Mrs. Fort Watton has left me hanging. Lionheart, Two Bear. Nobody's in there. Everybody's leaving me hanging. Well, fuck me running. All right, I'm not looking no more. I'm just gonna drink. Okay. Boom, ba-dum-bum. Josh Maddox, I asked this question. Please tell me how to continue to be a nice guy and not finish last. Wow, Josh Maddox. You waited till I'm several drinks in. I was drinking before the show, and now you ask me that. Josh Maddox, how to continue to be a nice guy and not finish last. You're going to finish last sometimes. Now, please let me explain this, all right? Hold on, there's something in there. We did wards, okay. Let me explain this from being on this planet over half a century. Josh, I'm not fucking around. I'm gonna reach right down into my heart and throw one out to you, all right? So, and it's quick. It's not complicated. There are times when you are demanded to be the nice guy. That's almost all the time, and you have to. You need to play fair. So you do, and you finish last because the other guy cheats, or he's a fuck up, whatever. When you come in second, third, fourth, fifth, or last, because you stuck to the moral high ground, because you stuck with the complications of life that you've put on yourself that demand you remain nice. If you, here's where it is, okay? When those moments arrive, if you have surrounded yourself with people of high character and a high moral standard, they will see what you've done. They will notice your sacrifice. They will look at you, Josh, and like, wow, you know what? The only reason you lost is because you didn't cheat. You could have whooped that guy's ass right there. But you didn't. You stayed and you came in, but your integrity is still in. If you've surrounded you found yourself with people like that, they're going to notice. Some of them are going to say something to you. And at that moment, you get a reward better than first place. When people acknowledge your humility of residing in the nice guy status when you could have flipped that switch, Josh, you know what I'm talking about. We've talked about this kind of stuff before. The reward, which is way better than first place, comes when you get some acknowledgement from a wife, from a kid, from a parent, from a close friend who says, you know what? I admire you for what you people will do. Not all of them, but some will come to you and say, well done, young man. Well done. Even if they don't, doesn't take away from your action, what you did. But just remember that, Josh. That's how you stay focused. Okay? There is nobility far beyond first place trophies and ribbons that comes when you've bent your knee and you were at the end of the line. There is a nobility sometimes to be found there that cannot be found at the front of the line or standing on the platform and the podium. Remember that. I'm not wrong on that. That's something I've learned the hard way many times. That one's for you, Josh. Nobody else can use it. All of you, erase your memories. Little red flashy thingy for Men in Black. If you don't use the little red flashy thingy for Men in Black and erase your memories, because this wasn't for you, this is for Josh. I swear to God, I will leave this chair right now and fly around the planet Earth until it spins backwards like Superman and go back in time and not say it next time. That was just for Josh. All right. Gen X Mom is here. Oh, you're in your jammies. Are you sure you don't want to wander over this way?
No, I'm sure.
Are you really sure?
I'm positive. Hello, everyone.
Hold on. Let's make sure your mic's up here. Yeah. Can they hear you? You're going to have to talk loud into that. Go ahead.
I will talk this loud.
There you go. You're right on cue.
Hi, everyone. We received a PayPal donation.
Okay. Please tell me it's a nice one. No one's yelling at me.
Well, there's no story to it.
Okay, then that's good. If there's no story, then they didn't start screaming and cussing.
Are you ready from who it's from?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Pedal Adventure Camps Incorporated.
Pedal Adventure Camps Incorporated.
Pedal like a bike.
Like a bike pedal, not a flower pedal.
Yes, in Colorado.
All
they
right.
sent you $10.
That's fucking great. $10 from Pedal Adventures?
Yes.
Well, now I kind of want to swing by Colorado and say hi. Pedal Adventures in Colorado, they didn't leave a message, so you guys know the rule around here, and any unallocated funds go to the whiskey fund. That goes without saying. So that's $10 more towards my Sinatra. However, there was no message. There was nothing in there. I don't know whether they hate me or they love me or they're paying me to shut up. There could have been $10. Please turn off the program. $10. I don't know. I don't know how to behave right now. I'm at a loss. Oh, there it is right in front of me. Oh, where's my fucking whiskey glass? Right in front of my fat ass. Tells you what I'm thinking. All right, let me jump over here between the sheets. Bum, bum, bum. Josh Mattis, we got your question there, so you can erase that one. Jay Mayhew, it's crazy. I'm a Lions fan, but I'm a Lions fan, but I love football. That's not crazy. That's ironic. Is the word you're looking for. That's tough. That's a tough sell, Jay. I don't even know if Detroit has a professional football team. They haven't seemed to have one for a lot of years, and just my understanding. And then you guys gave your quarterback away to some Los Angeles team. I'm not sure what that was all about. Disney Kid, Cali Cat, and I sending more peaches to the general. Thank you very much. I might not have seen him go in. I might have missed it, but that jar is filling up there. Gen X Mom, are you still here? Hello? And she's not here. Okay. Next time she comes down, we need to remind her that she is the $1.55 whore. Or somebody send her something in PayPal so she comes back down. All right. So where was I? Boy, everybody. And now you guys are drinking with me? Now you come up and drink. Okay, whatever. That's just bullshit. You wait till I've already drank and then you come along like a Charlie come lately person. Fuck that. I'm not talking about you anymore. I don't care. Thank you. Oh, all right. So where'd we go here? William Reed put up money bags. I don't know where he got the money bags from. Never seen that little icon gift emoji fuck around thing. Bubba J, how can I get women to notice me when I'm a heavy set guy? Well, first of all, change your name from Bubba J. All right, you got to get away from that. When you say when Bubba J comes on the screen, how do you want women to notice you? You sound like a Jeff Dunham doll. You do. You sound like Bubba. Everybody's got that Bubba J. Hey, how you doing, buddy? They got that voice in mind. But if you're looking for a serious answer, I promise you, Bubba J, I'm bigger than you are by a lot. And the way you get women to notice you is you become confident. You got to take there's a Moneyball quote and a Mike Damone thing you got to put in your head. All right. Number one is you have to have so much confidence, and I try to do this. I try to do this on a daily basis, even if I'm just walking around the house. You want to have so much confidence, so much self-confidence that by the time you walk into a room, your dick's already been there for 2 minutes. Did you hear me? You got that? Bubba? When you walk into a room, you have such confidence, your dick's already been there for 2 minutes waiting on you. That's one. The other one is you get the Mike Damone thing going on from Fast Times at Ridgemont High. And like Mike Damone says, wherever you are, that's the coolest place to be. Doesn't matter where you are. There's a couple girls hanging around, you walk in, and no matter where you are, I go, all right. I knew this place was fucking cool. Badass, man. I'm glad I stopped by to check this out. You girls here checking this? I like it. I'm glad we're here. What's going on, ladies? And you just, wherever you are, you make it the coolest place to be. That's it. You just come in with confidence, and wherever you are, it exudes confidence. You're like, yeah, of course this is the coolest place to be. I won't be anywhere else. I'll be right here. How come it's cool? Would I have picked this place if it wasn't cool? No. I would not. You got to remember that. You come in with that a little bit. And you got to be able to laugh at yourself. Yeah, you have to. You got to be able to make a little bit of jokes about yourself and carry yourself with a little bit of pride and honor and dignity all the way through the jokes, and you got to be able to do it. Yeah. Now, for me to be able to get to that point where I can laugh at myself, admittedly, I have to turn this down. Okay, I got to turn it way down, then I can laugh and joke and carry on. But if I leave it down for too long, it just turns back up on its own. Just remember, ladies, I can turn this down, but I can't turn it off. So if you have that fat guy, big guy attraction, I'm sorry. You can write me an email. We can talk, but it's really not my fault. It's not my fault. Okay, I was born this way. And I know you guys always ask me the same question. They say, Gen X Dad, is being this cool something you were born with or something you have to work at? And I have to answer honestly, I must have been born with it because I hardly work at anything. Bubba, I just put on that little show for you. Did you catch it? Did you get it? I hope you did, my man. It ain't easy being 700 pounds, which I am, but you can get there from here. Two Bear, Mr. Fort Watton, Lionheart, and I raised first class, but you missed it. Hey, you know what? That's because you guys took too long. Don't Don't even start with me, Two Bear. I swear to Christ, I will drive down there and knock on your door, and your wife will be all up on my side. She knows you. Carl Golden, welcome. He's an extra. Thank you much for Carl. I appreciate you showing up. I hope you stick around longer than 1 month. Most people don't. I got to tell you, this is the bottom of the glass nation, and we are an acquired taste. That much is true. And that's not just a Spandau Ballet song either. That's the real meaning. Yeah, that's right. General with the big pull. Some of you go, what the fuck are you talking about? And a couple of you're raising a glass, right? I go, I got you. I know what you said right there. Nightbot, out of curiosity, can you please ask Gen Z Kid to give an update, or give us an update, big bottom of glass. I can't read all that. Hang on how big the bottom of the glass nation is, like a member number. Yeah, I can ask him to look it up. I will. We'll see. I don't know, but I'll ask him. Disney Kid, here's more of your lovely lady in a jar. Nathan Carr's personal Marco, cheers everyone. Not sure who Marco is, but I'm in. Jay Mayhew, by the way, I'm a crappy Lions are on Hard Knocks. Yeah, they had to have something to boost their morale. Put them on Hard Knocks. I know. I've skimmed through some of those. I like them. So, yeah, look at that jar filling up. Mrs. Fort Watton's lovely peaches and Gen X Mom's face buried in and near each one of them. I couldn't be happier right now. I'll tell you, I'm happier than a puppy with two peckers. Yeah, it's a true story. All right. So oh, for Christ's sake. Charmanius is Spandau LA was odd. I knew somebody would get the pull on that. Sometimes I should just leave it alone, not say anything. I know. I run around. Wisenoke, it does look like a Roman orgy. I know you guys. I'll try to do something with it. Hold on. I can't. I shouldn't normally do this. Let me try something here. All right. You guys see this? Now's it a better view for real quick. I can't do it for very long, but it's. Do you guys see that? Doesn't that look like a Roman orgy of just faces and asses? Doesn't it? It does look like that, doesn't it? I can't make this too big. I can't have faces and asses as direct competition on this screen. No. Have to keep that tone down a little bit, so I'll put them over there in the corner. You stay over here where you belong. All right, we're moving along. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Did somebody yell mic check? I think they did. You guys hear that okay? I'm pretty sure I heard it. I think did you hear it? I heard it. All right. That's how we do mic check around here. Gonna slam one down. Don't make me drink alone, but I'm not looking. I'm just drinking.
Hey, I got a question.
Mrs. Fort Watton is looking at me drink going, he's just about ready. He's just about there. Yes.
I got a secret message on the bat phone.
You got a secret message on the bat phone? All right.
Yes. Nightbot, out of curiosity, would like to ask Gen Z Kid, which he's not here, he's taking care of his goat, to give us an update on just how big the bottom of the glass nation is, like a member number.
He just did that in here. I'll look that up. I'll have the kid look that up. We can get back to you on that.
Yeah,
Can't be too hard to figure out, but safe to say there's millions and millions across the planet. I've even heard reports there's some interstellar people that are members. Hold on. Before you go anywhere, you don't have to get on camera, but come around here where you can see this. Do you know that every week we have a new $1.55 whore?
Yeah, I heard my name.
Oh, you did? Well, it's true. So this is you. Let me see the jar here. Nope, the jar right there. Okay. So this is you. See your face in there? They have your beautiful face. Yeah. Okay. With Mrs. Fort Watton's lovely peaches. I think this is one of the best jar combinations we've ever had. This is certainly better than Low Torque's face being in there, or $2 Chuck Two Bear with his shit. And there's little Two Bear Ice Cube Death Star looking round circly things. Just so you know, tonight, sweetheart, you are the $1.55 whore for this particular live stream.
Wow, thanks.
You're welcome. I just wanted to let you know.
I better bring in a whole lot of money for $1.50.
I'm not sure what you have to give up for that $1.50, but there's a few of your faces in there, that's for sure. Wow. I'll even show you which face we used. I can pull that up real quick. This is the face we used. I just cropped it out.
Oh.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And that's the hair and everything. And do you remember where that was taken? Yeah. So, yeah, that's your face that's in there, and that's the one we're
About
using.
as blonde as I've ever.
Looks more reddish blonde. It's kind of almost a redhead on that one.
That's about as light as my hair has ever.
Ever been, yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yes, it's out at the coast.
Yes, it was. Okay.
It was a lovely day.
It was a great day. It was a great weekend, too. All right, so we're moving back to where we were, which is where we came from and where we started, and there's nothing wrong with going back to where you were. I think everyone should do that from time to time. Time to time is go home. All right, so Garrett Sparkman, was 560 to number 560 to 314 to slay the poontang. You have the confidence and a good personality. Well, thank you very much. I don't know how much of a poontang slayer I am anymore. I talk a mean story, though, let me tell you. I'll tell you some stories about some shit that I just recently did. I was nailing them. 3 girls at a time. For those of you listening to the audio track, that's going to sound very convincing. All right. Alan, I'm not blushing again. I am not. You know what? Is Mrs. Fort Watton even here? I've looked. I keep glancing over, and I just don't see anything on there. I don't know. Maybe she got mad at me because I'm not drinking fast enough. You know, Mrs. Fort Watt, she's a peculiar woman. I tell you, beautiful and all, but very peculiar. But then again, aren't they all? Yeah. Two Bear, $1.99. Let's put some Gen X mom on some peaches. Two Bear, the way you phrase things, I tell you. Oh, for God's sakes. All right, come on, Two Bear, put him in there, big boy. Let's see what you got. Rifle it down. Come on now. Come on, Two Bear, don't be shy. Drop those lovely faces on those lovely peaches.
I have confirmation. Mrs. Four is in the chat.
Confirmation, Mrs. Four is in the chat. I'm hearing a report that there is confirmation Mrs. Fort Watton has entered the chat room. She has entered the comment section, and there's a side note. What was that coming in? Oh, yeah. Don't fuck with her. Those are her own words. I would never cuss in this program in front of small children. So, yeah, Mrs. Four is here. Glad that I just keep going in there. Tori Randolph, you know what? I ran into a problem with you emotionally today. Tori Randolph writes in there, General, is it story time yet? I don't think we've only been doing this an hour and a half, 90 minutes. I'm drinking. I'm not quite there yet, but Tori, I have a specific question to ask you, and you can do it in the chat room here in the comment section. But would you? I was going to tell a story of almost getting caught doing something I shouldn't have been doing, as you might have noticed, but it involved your sister, your older sister. Your older sister has given me free license to tell any story I want. As you can imagine, your sister was like, tell them everything you want to. I don't give a shit. But I didn't want to affect you. The story wasn't about you, but I didn't know if that was appropriate, especially if you have your mom listening, because if your mom's listening, I love your mom. Although I think your sister told your mom all those. I don't know. Tori, I'm looking in here. If you just say no, then I won't say it. I'll move on. I got other stuff to talk about. I got a farmer in a barn story from Arkansas, the northern border of Arkansas, if I remember right. So yeah, just talking there. Just plain old country. Have some peaches and a drum right now, and my trees finally started producing. There we go. You're making your own stuff. That's Mrs. Ford will love you for sure. Mary Mistretta's agreeing with Miranda, but I don't know what Miranda said. Sorry, she doesn't deserve you. Do not change. If you do, you guys got to be telling stories to each other, because I'm out of the loop on that one. All right, moving on down. I didn't hear anything from Tori yet. Tori was typing, and then Tori quit typing. Tori's probably on the phone with her sister going, you know what? He's going to tell a story about you, and then she'll jump on, and then she'll correct me during the story, and she's probably going to lie. Garrett Sparkman. Okay, talking there were true story. Okay, back and forth there. I'm good. Insurmountable. Who's messing with a head harem sister? I didn't know that anybody was. Okay, Tori Randolph did reply. Yeah, let's go see what she said. General, yes, you can tell the story, and no, my mom is not listening. That's good news. It really is. Okay. Clayton Cook, $2. Was I late in answering the NBA East bracket panel wins? Not many people got that. I put up a big paragraph as a description for this live stream, and I just copied and pasted something off of CNN. I didn't even care what it was. But if you read far enough, there was some secret stuff in there so that you have a chance to win or participate or do something. But you had to read it all the way through, or at least skim through it. Low Torque did, and then fucked it up before the live stream even started. Lionheart jumped back in because I think Low Torque told him. They're both on staff here, so I think they were like, did you see what he did? Because I wrote, and they both went in there and did. Then they come out, no. We were reading independently because we care very much about Gen X Talks, and we read everything you write word for word, which is a big pile of fucking bullshit, I promise you. All right. Are you showing me your legs so I'll...
No, I have another PayPal donation.
Okay. Gen X Mom, lovely Miss Carol Merrill, turning the numbers over like Vanna White, and presenting all the prizes like Vanna White, or like Carol Merrill, like on Price is Right. Yeah, let's go. Back up. Turn around. Jump shot.
We got $20 from Mrs. Four. She's still alive and well. She's in
Mrs.
the chat.
Four? Yeah, $20 from Mrs. Four Watton. I love her so much.
Her note to you is...
Okay, hold on. Before you read the note from Mrs. Four, please let me drink, because it's either going to be a lovely note...
It's going to sting now and it's going to sting later. So what's the difference?
What could I have possibly fucking done to piss that woman off? I've goddamn said very few things to that woman. I give her my heart and my dedication. Mrs. Four?
Calm down.
God damn, this is why I fucking drink.
Calm down. Are you done?
All right, I'm ready. Go.
$20.
$20.
Mom is worth so much more than $1. I think she said $5 unless she put billion on the end. I think that's what she said. It's either $55 or $5. I don't know.
Okay, let me repeat the beginning of that. Gen X Mom is worth more than $1.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Well, no shit, Mrs.
So much more was in capitals. She was kind of yelling.
It. No, I got it.
Yeah, no. I want you to know that she was yelling
She always
much
yells
more.
at me. It's always, I don't care.
She doesn't always yell at you.
She yells at me all the time.
She saves the yelling for
special
moments.
In your defense, yeah, I get it. But she made a fatal mistake.
Oh, brother, what's that?
She made a mistake, and now I get to participate in the conversation with facts. That's rare, but I've got them this time. The beginning of her sentence said, Gen X Mom is worth so much more than $1. Well, no shit, Mrs. Forwatton. No shit. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the program, or maybe you've just been sucking on your own wonderful peaches a little bit too hard tonight with that moonshine and that mason jar and that rocking chair out on your front porch watching those fireflies go by, which I'm very envious of, by the way. But since the beginning of the program, I have told you very clearly, if you'd listen, please, Gen X Mom is $1.55 whore. I have repeated it. People have donated it. I have said it over and over. It is kind of the staple in which we live by.
Well, she still doesn't like it.
$1.50. That's 50% more than the dollar she was complaining about. I have increased your value by her own statement 55%.
I don't think she likes that.
Well, she didn't say that.
And you know what? I was not even talked to about having my name to be the $1.55 whore tonight.
Oh, it's much more than your name, sweetheart. I almost cropped out your boobs, but I figured we'd get banned from YouTube. So your face is a $1.55 whore. Now, the thing you should be upset about is the previous winners of that distinguished honor were Lion and Low Torque.
And Two Bear. Thanks.
So you rank
at the bottom of the glass.
Whoa, she's yelling again. Mrs. Ford, Mom, tell him.
Do you see? I'm not laughing here.
No, you're not laughing, but you should, because it's really fucking funny.
I'm at the bottom of the glass.
It's Lion, it's Low Torque, it's Two Bear, and it's you.
And you're laughing at yourself. Unbelievable.
Oh my God.
Let me quote you.
Yeah.
Unfucking believable.
Gen X Mom said a bad word. Gen X Mom's got a potty mouth. I'm not sure how to deal with that. You know what? Do you kiss your mother with that mouth?
No.
That's terrible.
Do you kiss your mother with your mouth? No.
Well, no, but we're not talking about me. We're talking about you. What a potty mouth.
Don't bring my mother into this.
What a potty mouth.
You're the one that put $1.55 on my head.
It's not where I put it.
Okay. I see where this is going. If you come upstairs and the bedroom door is locked, you'll have to find your own place to sleep.
Well, fuck me. Hold on. Uncle Nene, $21. Here they go. Here it goes, baby. He kicked out the subscriber. Oh, shit. Oh, you fucking Uncle Nene just wreaked fucking havoc on that jar. God damn. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm going to sleep on the sofa, Dawn. I saw it. I know.
He's not being very nice tonight.
Yep.
Did it. I don't. But it did it. But it did. Can you make a complete sentence, please?
Can you stop?
Bark like a dog. Can you stop?
Shush. Pauly Shore and Encino Man. Shush. Did I hit that right? Shush. Yeah. All right. It's time to drink a little bit more and we can get back to the talking. Oh. Ashley Beth Crawford, the jar is a little small. I don't know, Ashley, if I can change that right now. I kind of don't know that I can. Let's try it. Ashley, because you asked and because I love you so much, let's do a glass for Mrs. Four Watton and Gen X Mom would very much enjoy this glass. Now, I don't know if it'll let me do it or not. We'll try. Let's try it right here. It's a live change. It may fuck things up. Let's see. Oh, look at that. But everything's gone. Oh, here it comes. Look at that. Well, Mrs. ABC, are you happy now? I did that for you. Just for you. Yeah, it's a true story. I'll even bring it a little bit bigger for you so you can see what's going on in there. Ashley Beth Crawford made a request. I thought I'd give it a shot, and it did work. There you go. Ashley Beth Crawford, that was for you, sweetheart. I did that just for you. All right, let me get caught up over here in between the sheets. David Gray, welcome. He's an extra. That was a name from a flashback a long time ago, David Gray. Mrs. Four Watton, $2. Mom needs to read that. I said $1.55. So, Mrs. Four, what you're saying is she fucked up the message and allowed me an avenue of conversation that made you look bad. She messed up on her PayPal? Did she? Because it says $1 and I said $1.55. Or were you wrong, Mrs. Four Watton? Perhaps that's the case. Marvelous Miss Miranda says, for Miss Carol Merrill, $10 billion if I could. That's just sick. Jules, Mrs. Four Watton says you were wrong. You read it wrong. It was $1.55, not $1. You created that avenue for me. Look at me, sweetheart. Marvelous Miss Miranda gave you $10, but she would have made it $10 billion if she could.
Aww.
That's for you. Lionheart was $1.99 just because he's a cheap whore himself. Garrett Sparkman, I was 530 pounds now 314. Yeah, that was a little confusing, Garrett. I got what you're saying now. I do. Please write me and tell me how you did that.
Okay,
I'm not fucking around.
Let me read
Garrett,
Mrs.
genxdad@genxtalks.com. Garrett Sparkman, send me an email, my friend. Hold on. Jose Oliveira, $1. Thank you very much for putting more of the dollar horse slot down in there. Thank you for doing that very much. Romy, Gen X OnlyFans here. Oh, that's fucking crazy. And Uncle Nene, hats off to you, General. I'm just now recovering. Sugar Daddy in Vegas. Hold on. What did you say there? What was the whole message? Uncle Nene says, hats off to you, General. I'm just now recovering from my hands-on interview for Sugar Daddy in Vegas. Now, were you the sugar daddy or were you interviewing for a sugar daddy? Because if you were interviewing for a sugar daddy and you were getting one and you're a chick who's looking for one, I'm a little upset I wasn't in consideration. I wasn't in the running. I don't even remember an application coming my way.
Yes, he sent his application in to me.
He sent you an application?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit heartbroken.
I apologize, Mrs. Four. You are correct. I didn't see the period sign. It says mom is worth so much more than $1.55 unless you put million on the end.
Now the story's changing.
That's why I have to go to the eye doctor tomorrow.
People are correct. It's too late. The damage is done. I won the argument, okay?
No, you didn't.
This is what happens when you send messages like that to someone who can't read. And you're making fun of her, Mrs. Four. She has a 3rd grade reading level. You know this. And now you send her to this stuff, and she's struggling with it. That's why she can't read decimal points. She can't read 55 cents. You Mrs. Four.
We have another PayPal. No, wait. I have another PayPal.
Okay, can you not fuck this one up?
From Chris, $20. For Gen X mom, are Mary Poppins practically perfect in every way?
And you picked her favorite movie. You have no idea how big she's smiling right now for what you just said and did. I can't believe you did that. She loves Mary Poppins beyond words. That just was uncanny. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue with the program. I'm going to drink a little more and tell a few more stories. Are you going to come back around if you've got
If there's a PayPal, I'll come back around.
All right. She's been Johnny on the spot with that, you guys. She hasn't missed one yet. Good job there. All right. So, let's move along. David Gray still on my screen for being an extra. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate you. We do. Alan Pitts, he's firing on all cylinders tonight. Yeah, man, I'm hitting him, man. I got a fresh tune-up. My valves are adjusted tight. I'm ready to go. Put some premium in me and let's haul ass. That sounded really, really homosexual, didn't it? Put some premium in me and I'll haul ass. I meant gasoline, liquor. That's all I meant. Don't get any weird thoughts out there. Those of you who swing for the other team, I don't play that way. Don't get mad at me. I still love you guys, just in a very platonic way. Fuck!
I have another PayPal.
Just so you guys know, that was 2 shots. Fucking buried it.
I'm on my way back.
And here comes Gen X Mom, the lovely, the ever-present, just as much as Mrs. Four, which we love equally. All right.
Oh,
Stand by, citizens. Yeah.
Mrs. Four.
Okay,
Has
Mrs.
something
Four.
to say.
When doesn't that woman have something to say?
So, $20
Okay. $20 for Mrs. Four Watton again.
for Mom's Wine to interview next sugar daddy applicant.
You guys are encouraging a beast you're not even fully aware of. You can't give her money, give her wine, encourage her to receive applications for sugar daddy, and then couple that with her frequent trips to Las Vegas. This is a recipe for disaster. I'm telling you. This is not my first rodeo, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mrs. Fort Watton, for your donation again. We love you so much for doing it. You've been a big part of everything we do around here for a very, very, very long time. Anything else, sweetheart, or can I continue with my broadcast?
Go ahead.
Well, thank you for your permission. Oh, if the general can't even remember the applicants, she doesn't show them all to me. Oh, there's I'm not going to go down that road. I won't talk
Are you a
about
little flustered? Are you messed up? Can
Well-
you handle it? I mean, there's a lot going on. A lot of
wherefores and what have
yes.
you. No,
There's are you okay? Wait.
Okay.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
Woosah.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Center yourself.
I'm centering my chi. I'm good to go. Now,
Namaste.
Okay, now you're fucking with me. Okay, all I'm saying, and Mrs. Four Wattons, and I was going to allude to something, but I wasn't going to allude in too much of a direction because then I would have Allie every fucking day in my fucking head because she does that. Yeah, just like you, she does that shit. I was going to say, Mrs. Four Watton, and could I ask all of you, the rest of you, not to listen for just a few minutes? If you got to go to the bathroom, if you got to let your dog out, if you got to go feed your cat, if you got to go reload your liquor, go do that right now and just turn down the TV, set your phone down as you walk away. If you could just give me just a moment or two, I just want to talk to Mrs. Four. All right. Mrs. Four Watton, about the applicant thing, I don't see all the applications. If I'm lucky, at best, as she's walking by me one time, she'll hold her phone up and go, got another one. That's about as far as she'll let me go. However, I know a little bit, a small bit, about an applicant that she's leaning in a direction of just having some very casual conversation beyond the other applicants. Yeah. And it's one of the extras. It's someone in here, and I'm not telling you who. That's all I'm telling you. So that, to one, I'm a little bit privy to. And you got to remember, Gen X Mom gets a little soft spot in her heart, and she just doesn't, and that's her. So I'm paying very close attention with diligent eyes, as much as she'll let me see anyway. Just so you know, Mrs. Four. Just so you know. All right, so now we're back. Everybody can rejoin the program. Somebody has a new membership here. Mike Claxton, welcome, Bottom of the Glass Nation. Mike Claxton, I can't tell you how thrilled we are to have you on board. Now, I realize that this type of a show can be very alluring. I realize that when you're looking at this for the long as you have, that it's almost irresistible and you got to put down that $4.99. However, once you sober up in the morning, you're going to wish you didn't do it. No, I'm not giving you your $4.99 back. No. But next month, if you re-up, if you pay again next month, that's on you. I can go with the fact that I tricked you this month. Yeah, I can. But the next month's on you. Just to be clear. All right. So now you know what I know. Church of Jesus Herod Christ. Church of Jesus Herod Christ. Wasn't Herod the guy that crucified Christ? Wasn't he the one who traded the life of Jesus for Barabbas and said, just gave Jesus to the crowd? Church of Jesus Herod. I mean, weren't they opposites on that? I mean, you got Herod and you got Jesus, right? They're kind of opposites. But your name, Church of Herod, you got Jesus. They didn't get along at all. And then Church of you kind of like boom, 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 and then you got this. And I'm not sure how you came up with that. I'll do that again for you. Jesus and Herod, 1, 2, 3, boom. I'm not sure how you're putting those. It was the king because he sent all his money back home to his mom. Well, there's some truth to that there. And maybe I should be sending the money to my mother, but I'm not. I'm sending all my money to my Uncle Jack in Tennessee. Uncle Jack Daniels, all of it, every penny. Mrs. Fort Watton, you forgot about Uncle Nene. He was the first, and he told you. He wasn't a secret at all. No, he wasn't. But that's also why he's not the person I'm referring to also. Gotcha. All right. Moving right along. I don't think there's anything on my phone. Better check my phone in between the sheets. Anybody give me direct messages? No. Everybody's good. Okay. Except for my phone says someone's stealing my truck in the driveway. Fuck them. It's insured. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving my post. Not leaving my post. All right. Where were we? I'm going to request one more mic check. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. You guys hear that in the back? Mic check. Did you guys over there? Hey, did you hear that over there? You good? You heard the... Yeah, I poured it. It's already done. All right. Sounds like we're good. All right. So, Trippy. You guys with the visual checks. I think you just do that as a free pass at flipping me off. Hey, you got Jay Mayhew in it now too. Oak. Everybody's just fucking off. I think you guys just do that now. If I forget to do the video check, you fuckers just use that as an excuse. I'm not flipping off the general. I'm trying to participate in the audio video check, and this is the visual part.
I received another PayPal.
Well, excuse me for thinking I was in the middle of drinking. Please allow me to drink myself, and I'll be right with you. Stand by, everybody. Gen X Mom, right after this drink.
Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are we there yet?
You know what?
Can we stop? I have to go to the bathroom. Are we there?
Shut up. First of all, I want to tell you guys that she is the most irritating woman I've ever met in my life.
Bullshit.
What do you mean bullshit? Okay. Allie's right up there.
You know what? If we have to stop so you can go look up that word, we can wait till you go look it up.
I don't have to go look up words. That's a millennial thing. I know the words on this program, sweetheart. What I'm referring to, if you'd let me end my dialogue, it does end with a compliment for you. She's the most irritating woman I've ever met. But she is so beautiful. And her kisses are so soft.
Thank you.
She melts me right on the every fucking time. And I hate that. I hate that. That's the power and control that women have. Now, I'm not even talking about boobs. That's just a kiss. Oh, God damn it. All right. Gen X Mom, thank you for coming back. Thank you for sitting in the guest chair right there. Your microphone is on. Do you have something to say?
Yes, I do. I received $20 from Chris.
Chris who?
Gen X Mom, here's my application for Sugar Daddy. After all, you are a free agent. From Disney Kid Chris.
Okay, I know who that fucking Chris is. Okay. Look, can we get past the free agency thing?
Sweetheart, I didn't even mention it tonight at all.
No, I know. You don't remember. These people remembered this shit for months. Now, April 30th, you were supposed to sign your 1 year extension.
That is correct.
You neglected it.
No, I didn't neglect. I deflected, like you.
You opted to not sign.
That is correct.
Technically, you are a free agent.
That is true. Don't know where to go with that, do you?
I'm having trouble at the moment. That was a little bit of a curveball, admittedly. It just, I want you to know that I was going to say something clever like, you do realize you should sign with me because I own and everything and I have all the money. But I don't own everything. I gave this house to you lock, stock, and barrel 20 years ago, and I'm without a home. And I'm just thankful you don't charge me rent. But
oh, that's a great idea.
the money is mine. You do realize that.
Not if I charge you rent.
How much rent do you think you could fucking charge me?
That's something to think about.
Wait a minute. What if I became a free agent? Do you think there's any women out there that would like a young, strapping man like myself who...
Oh, absolutely. But you didn't call it on April 30th that you were a free agent.
No, I didn't.
So you got to wait till April.
What, did I miss the trade deadline now?
Yes, you did.
Oh, Mrs. Fort Watson says free agency is over. You just, Mrs. Ford, you are not an umpire.
We came to the negotiating table on April 30th. I claimed free agency. You did not. So here we sit.
Can I just say something?
Can I stop you?
No.
Hello?
If you had received a better offer by now, you'd have taken it. Clearly, there are not men out there that are willing to pay for your services at the level that I am. And for anybody...
Better go check my bank account.
For anybody who listened to the last podcast, it is an honor to retrieve my socks.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I
Ben
don't get
Harris
paid
did it
enough
again.
for
Wine
this
glass too small.
bullshit.
No. Ben Harris, my man, he says the wine glass is too small. Did he do it? Oh, my fucking... No. Ben, Mrs. ABC crushed our spirits on that. We need to go take care of this right now. Ben, that was bad. No, I saw what you were doing there, Ben. What a fucked up mess. Let me see if I can fix that for you, Ben. Stand by, my man. I'll tell you what. Ben, I had some success trying this one. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I did. Not that I'm encouraging you to spend another $21, but just so you know, that glass right there, when you drop the red, look at it. Those are your hearts, Ben. Look what you did. You got rid of 2 of those Facebook fucks because it dropped back in. The physics on that is really something. All right, so Gen X mom, you okay? Yeah. If you're going to die, am I the beneficiary of your life insurance policy?
Guess you're going to have to wait till I die.
I swear to God, if you put Mrs. Fort Watson down as your beneficiary, I will shit a fucking purple Twinkie 7 feet long the moment that happens. I'm not fucking...
I think everybody would like to see that one.
No.
Can that Gen Z kid videotape that?
You'll be dead. What do you care?
I'll make sure he tapes it.
All right.
Maybe I'll make her the executor of my will. That would drive
Wow.
the shit out of you.
No shit it would.
And
Jay,
tell her-
Mayhew,
and
let's
then
roll. Jay, you got to beat $21 for the big hit or higher. 21, 22, 23. Jay, I love you. You put in some lovely, perfect Mrs. Fort Watson's supple peaches.
I'll put it in there that you have to pay Mrs. Fort Watson rent. Collect the rent on my behalf after I die.
Okay, we're shutting this down. Not just shutting down the live stream. We're deleting all of Gen X Talks if that's what you're going to fucking do. There's no way I'm paying rent to Mrs. Fort Watson. The things she would have me do to comply with rent, I couldn't even imagine in my worst dreams.
You better be nice.
To who?
I'm right here. 1,
I'm struggling, people.
2, 3.
I'm struggling. I'm getting a little worked up right now. Do you feel it? Yeah, I feel it too.
Are you blushing?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not blushing. I'm not blushing. I'm fucking angry. Angry as hell. I'm mad as
That's
hell.
not your angry face.
But it's my angry red look.
Angry?
I've been drinking. Shut up. Don't make fun of my slurry words. All right.
I made up a new word today.
You made up a new word?
Yeah, I went to order a chocolate shake today, and I said a chocolate shake. An SH instead of a CH.
And what did you do? Did you stick with it? Just write it out?
I did. I go, that sounds pretty good. Chocolate.
I know, but did you correct yourself or just let it stand?
No, I let it go, and the guy looked at me kind of funny, and
He knew.
I go, yeah, chocolate. And then Gen Z kids laughing.
You just doubled down on that shit. I said chocolate, fucker. Fix me a chocolate shake.
And then I rolled at the window, and Gen Z kid and I are like laughing. He goes, you just made up a new word. I said, aren't all words made
Aren't
up?
all words made up? No shit.
Chocolate.
You just made up a new words. All words are
Not
made up.
chocolate.
No.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. I'm with you. All right. So I have to expose my sunny disposition from now on.
Whoa. I have to witness that.
You've seen my sunny disposition before, and it's not me dropping my pants and bending over. That's the dark side of the moon.
Do you have a sunny disposition?
Go
Go ahead. I want to watch. Go
right.
ahead.
Hold on. Everybody, let me sit a little taller in the saddle. For those of you who are under the age of 45 and you don't know what that means, when you have to sit a little taller in the saddle, go look it up. It's on Google. It's under Urban Dictionary or something. Then you can come back and participate and sit at the grown-up table like the rest of us.
Don't waste your time. It's okay.
Okay. If you're going to sit over here, if you're going to be the Robin to my Howard Stern, you have to support me. Okay?
That's not in my contract.
You don't have a contract. I thought we just
There
covered.
you go. You just answered your own question. So I can say whatever I want.
I am not having a good time here. Okay, we are officially 2 hours into the program. I'm fucked up. Here's the bottle. It was half full when we started. So that's a handle. It's not a fifth. It's a handle. I know. I make that bottle
This is
look
where I
small.
can mess with him.
I'm a big guy. I'm gonna sit a little taller in the saddle. The fuck was I saying? What were we talking about?
Your sunny disposition.
My sunny disposition. All right.
That's why I'm here.
Because of my sunny disposition? Or
No. Well, yes, because I want to see it. And
right.
yes, I got to keep you on track.
Hold on. Sunny disposition 101 coming up.
That's hilarious.
You see that?
Hey, who trimmed your beard and sideburns today?
Smile and everything. Sunny disposition 101.
That's it, folks. That's all you got.
This is how I pass field sobriety tests on the road. With a sunny disposition. All right. Now, did I pass? Was that worth keeping me around for another couple of days?
Oh, my goodness. I need to print that out and just post it all over the house.
Diver Monkey says, General Earl. Don't say it. I missed so much comments in here. Let me check the sheets. Let's see if Allie and Liz wrote some stuff.
I have a PayPal.
You have another PayPal. That's
I
great.
do from Mrs. Forwatton.
Yeah, what's Mrs. Fort Watton up to now, that silly rascal?
I wish all parents argued as sweetly as you two. More wine.
More wine for you. More. I'm telling you, Mrs. Four has a moonshine jar of peaches and shine, homemade. I'm telling you, that woman has 15 acres, and out back there's a barn way at the back by the pine trees, and you go back out or they're Douglas firs, go back out past them, and there's an old still, and that woman works it herself and probably makes some of the best shine in all of the state of Tennessee.
Good for her.
Low Torque chimed in. Low Torque finally had something to say constructive because he fucked up the whole beginning of the program. Low Torque, here's $4.99 to go along with my application, Gen X Mom. Winks, clicks, tongue, and points finger.
All applications.
He did the finger.
All applications need to be sent to genxmom at genxtalks.com. That will be genxmom at genxtalks.com. That is spelled GENXMOM at genxtalks.com.
Whoring herself out for $1.55 at every chat.
I have another
she
PayPal
gets.
for $20.
Can I finish Low Torque's thing? He is the fucking janitor.
I thought you said you were
I'm not done.
Speed it up, man.
He says to you, Here's $4.99 to go along with my application, Jenny's mom. Winks, clicks tongue, and points fingers. And there's a lot more where that came from at $4.99. Now,
Woo,
remember,
$4.99.
you're going to pick him as a sugar daddy. He's a janitor for an online social media platform.
That's hot.
Oh.
So, Mrs. Four sent another 20.
What the fuck could Mrs. Ford possibly have to say now?
I love it when Mom is a bigger part of the show. Manicure time. As a matter of fact, Mrs. Four, I was just thinking that I need to go get another manicure.
I think you do too. I'm not happy with where you came out.
I understand.
Can you come over here? Can I show him your hands?
No.
You just got a manicure. Aren't they great? Can you bring them over? Let me see them.
No, I didn't. That was 2 weeks ago.
Because you know I'm going to point out that it was a horrid job that woman did on your hands. Yeah, she did not do the job.
That's not nice.
She didn't do a good job. She did a horrible job. You know what? No nail treatment and consideration on your fingers would look better than what she did. No, I don't agree with what she did. Don't see her ever again. Horrible. Horrible lady. They just fucked your hands up completely. They're horrible. They look like mine. Would you want to date a woman that had hands like this? This is what her hands look like after visiting that particular establishment. It's bad. It's really bad. All right, we're moving along. We had stuff to do here. We had an agenda. We were trying to accomplish things. And what the Lionheart, you dick. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'll try to turn it. He fucking put in a real sugar daddy application. Do you see that at the top? Sugar daddy application. You motherfucker. Sugar daddy application. State anywhere. Age 36. Description. Have you seen all of this?
Ooh, he's a young one, too.
Hey, let's talk. Benefits. Yes. Off limits. Negotiable.
Nice.
And it says anything extra, he goes, you get all of Lionheart OG at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that. There it is. All of Lionheart
Thanks,
OG.
Lionheart.
What motherfucker? Turncoat motherfucker. That's it. He's fired. Oh, for God's sakes, I can't take this anymore. What if we started? We're talking about stuff. We had a real legitimate show going on.
Would you like me to go?
And this turned into the podcast from hell.
Do you want me to go? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? I have to go to the bathroom.
It's right over there. Follow the tile.
Are we there yet?
I can't do this
Can
anymore.
we pull over and rest?
Stop! Just shut the fuck up.
I need to get out and walk.
I'm losing control of my own program here. And you guys are co-conspirators.
Are we there yet? How much longer?
I can go as long as I want.
Oh, well, then we have to pull over.
Is that for you to go to the bathroom? Or are we going to do a little something, something?
No, let's go to the bathroom. And then, but I'm getting hungry, too. Are we there yet?
Would you stop? No, we're not there yet. We still got time. Come on now.
How much longer?
I don't know until I get worn out. I'm just trying to fuck around here. I was spending time with my friends and you're fucking it all up. Mom!
I'm right here. Yes. Can I help you?
Nightbot says, I have returned in all my glory. Praise God you're here. Because I've been trying to carry this show without you, and Gen X Mom is fucking it up. She's fucking it up. Oh, yeah. Eric Leroy says, don't stop in Gorman. You remember what happened last time you stopped in Gorman in the rain?
I got a McDonald's Happy Meal.
Oh, you got a Happy Meal, all right. 9 months later, he was staring at both of us.
Yes.
Oh, all right. So, Ashley Beth Crawford, when are you taking Sugar Mama applications?
When he goes to free agency, he hasn't declared free agency.
You mean I got to tell Mrs. ABC I got to wait another year?
That's your choice. Negotiations came to a halt right at April 30th, so now you got to wait till April 30th. Quick thinking on my part.
ABC, Miss ABC, I'm worth waiting for. Believe me, I am.
Miss ABC, let's talk.
To all the women out there who are thinking on turning in applications for Sugar Mama, I want you to know that although I am not allowed to be in free agent status yet, the time will come, and I think that it would behoove all of you to stick around and find out. I will spend the next several months until my free agency is declared wooing every single one of you individually with every ounce of talent and energy that I can muster, starting with my wonderful voice that is just for you. Now, I know right now I'm speaking to the entire crowd, but you know that I'm not. You know I'm talking just to you. No, we've had conversations before, and you know I'm speaking right to you. That's right. You know how to wait. You can hang on a little bit longer. Let's talk. Could you stop that? Do I fuck up when you're talking to people? I'm talking to my friends right now. I'm Casey Kasem, now on with the countdown. I would promise to send them each a General's 9 inches, but you said we're sold out.
We're completely sold out. Except the one behind you.
Yeah, I can't sell that one.
I know, I'm just saying, that's the only one.
All right, oh, my God.
You don't know where to go from here.
No, I almost have to start over. I was on a roll.
Did you tell him tomorrow's the big show?
I did not. Tomorrow is the big show. Tomorrow at, is it around 4:30 or
August
6
big
o'clock?
show.
Yeah. The second Wednesday, I'm sorry, I do apologize. Second Wednesday of every month is the big show. If you guys have not seen one of the big shows, you really need to tune in. We'll do a simulcast. I'm assuming it'll be YouTube and probably TikTok if I had to guess. We'll get all the moderators on board. It'll be a fun time. It'll be something worth doing, I promise you. But the big show is where it's like a game show. We do trivia. We do questions. There's skits that happen like Dead Air, the Collect Call, Paper Toss, stuff like that. For those of you who remember us from 2 years ago, back in the TikTok days, we would do a live show, a big show, once a week, sometimes twice a week for the better part of 6 or 8 months. And then we ended up here on YouTube. YouTube is our home. Not that we don't appreciate the other platforms, we do, but YouTube has become our home. TikTok is where we started. We always have a grassroots following there, and that's who shows up for the big show. You guys want to see something a little bit different? You guys want to see something spectacular where all three of us get involved, and there's some stuff to. I mean, this is a show. We put on a show. The big show will be tomorrow. I forget what is it. 6 o'clock? Does it start at 6 to 7?
Ask Allie for sure.
I gotta ask Allie for sure, but I think it's 6 o'clock tomorrow.
I think so too.
I know we simulcast it on TikTok and something. The next time it's TikTok and something, because the big show it started on TikTok. It's where it was. So we'll see. But I think it's
prizes
tomorrow.
And giveaways only happen during the live, not after the fact.
That's right. Prizes and giveaways are during the live. If you're watching it 3 days later, quit fucking sending emails with your answers 3 days after the live show's already over. Dumb. Don't do that. Show up on time. Be there. It's a really big thing. All right.
That's from Lionheart. He should be asleep by now, but
Lionheart should be crashed out. Instead, he's sending my wife these things. He's not a sugar daddy. He's got something more important in mind.
That's pretty.
A gas daddy.
That's really awesome. I'm kind of considering that since I drive a Yukon XL.
No, since $170 to fill up your fucking tank.
Yeah.
That's probably more appealing to you
now
than sugar.
I know.
She doesn't want to seize candy anymore. She's like, can you fill up my tank? She did that to me once. I'm telling you, she is so fucking on the ball. There was one time, we were young, we were young and in love and just doing the deed every chance we got. And I came home from work one day, and she puts the moves on me. She's doing the thing and kissing and hugging and running her fingers through my hair and biting my lip and doing the whole thing. And this is what she tells me. I am really hot for you right now. I said, I know, I can tell. She said, I just want you to know that I'm really horny. I said, yeah, I'm with you, sweetie. What you got? Come on now, tell me. And she says, what would turn me on so much? I said, I want to know whatever it is. I'm ready to do it. Come on. And she says, if you would just go outside and paint the house. That would turn me on so much. I said, paint the house? What? Oh, just watching you paint the house is really going to do it for me. I got to tell you, people, friends, family, extras, I need to tell you all something. That house never looked so good. No. I was a painting motherfucking fool, and don't you think I wasn't? It's a true story. It's the way I remember it, give or take a lie or two. All right, so I'm going to pound down another drink. Yeah.
And I am going upstairs.
I'm going to ask you a real question. Can you handle a real question?
Sure.
Don't lie?
Scout's honor.
All right. How is your pain level right now?
It's tolerable.
But it's on that border, isn't it? You know why? It's because a little bit of you've been sitting in that chair. I know you have the pad in that chair, but that's not a comfortable chair.
I did a lot today. So
Jennick's mom did a lot today, and she spent the last 45 minutes or so in the chairs that are sitting here, and they're not super comfortable. She does have a pad that Gen Z kid put in front of her microphone to make it more comfortable, but she's at her limit. She will text me or call me if any PayPals come up. Don't think to be afraid about that. But she did put in a lot of time down here with us. And I'm kind of foregoing the rest of her in-person activities. She'll text me or she'll call me. She can get her live on the phone. It'd be fun to have her call in. But she's got to go upstairs. She needs to take a hot bath, her meds, small glass of wine, and crawl into bed, and then she'll start feeling better. Just pushed her a little bit far today. She did a lot more than she should have. And volunteering to hang out with us is no small task when you're at that level of pain. Anything puts you over the edge. So everyone can say goodbye to Jennick's mom. She will go upstairs. She can read the comments. There's a flood coming in for you right now, just so you know.
Sweet. I'm just tired, you guys. I'm sorry. I got to bail. Got to go take care of me. Yeah. And I love you all, and it was fun. And you behave yourself.
Oh, I'm on my best behavior right now.
All right. Good night.
All right. And everyone, ladies and gentlemen around the world, that was Jennick's mom. Our lovely, wonderful guest host grabs the mic and keeps on talking. You can't get enough of her, neither can I. I love her too much. So this drink right here, we'll polish this one off. We'll make this one another dead soldier. This one's for Jennick's mom. Anybody would like to raise a glass to Jennick's mom? Now is your time. All of your comments, good. Look at that flooding over there. She's going to go upstairs. She's going to read all of them. She's going to start that bath water. She'll get in. She'll read all the stuff. She'll go back. She might even participate a little bit, but she'll be there. I promise you. All right. So somebody remind me where we were before Jennick's mom rudely took over the program and derailed us. We were having such a fine time. I think at 8 o'clock we were supposed to go to our Bible verses. King James, Mark chapter 17. I was going to begin reading out loud. I don't think anybody showed up with their Bible. I think Jennick's mom derailed the whole conversation with talk of alcohol and sexual naked activity, which is abhorrent. Absolutely terrible, but there we are. Oh, Tori Randolph, how did I glance over and see that? From a flood of people scrolling by, Tori says, story time. All right. Your sister is not in here, so she can't debunk anything I'm saying. I will tell you, Tori Randolph, I've known her. She's right here with you guys. She's an extra, just like you guys. She's heavy into Discord. Beautiful food displays. I've known Tori since we were both kids. I guess I was 15 or 14 and she was 13 or 12, right in there. I was friends with her brother. And there was, Tori has an older sister, younger than the brother that I was friends with, but older than Tori. All right. And they didn't live too far from us. So we were friends for a lot of years. Where to begin? Tori says she was 9. Was it that early? I believe you. If it was that early, you could have been 9. It was a long time ago. Tori's brother and I were really good friends, best friends for a certain portion of our life, for sure. Tori's mother loved and adored me. I would say that's a fair assessment. Excuse me, I do apologize. We were very close. Her father... I say her father tolerated me, we had a falling out in 1990. Her father and I did. And that's a whole other story. But all of the stories that I have are pre that anyway. So, Tori, let's see. Tori, we all lived in the San Fernando Valley. She lived just a couple of blocks off of Roscoe Boulevard, as did I. And I was there visiting her brother years and years and years, day after day after day. Well, I got to be, I'm going to say I was 17. Sounds about right. And Tori's older sister, I'm going to say was 16. That sounds about right to me. Maybe she was almost 16. Anyway, one of the times I was staying over there was a lot of controversy with her older sister. There was a little hubbub going on. There was some scuttle between the parents and the older sister because of her activities they weren't happy with. They were questioning her. There was a lot of conversating going on, slamming of doors and whatnot, which didn't happen very often in her house that I saw. But at that time, and I wasn't involved in that. That was just them doing, saying, going. Now, there was, when I spent the night, they had a kitchen and a bathroom off the kitchen that had two doors. The one door went from the kitchen to the bathroom, and then the other door went from the bathroom to the garage, just kind of a walk-through thing. And it had a shower, and that's where I was going to take a shower. Now, this day was probably, I'm going to guess it was probably a Saturday, so I'd probably spent the night Sunday night. And this particular night, we'd all stayed up watching movie. I don't even know what we're watching right now. It's so late, 2, 3, 4 movies, and everybody was on the couches and just sitting there. It happened a million times before, no big deal. And I remember half falling asleep on the couch, just sitting there, and the parents were in their usual chairs and positions, and my friend was there, and the guy friend I was there, and then Tori and her sister were there, and everybody just kind of falling asleep. And as the movie wore on, this had to be late at night, 11, 12 o'clock at night, her older sister developed a wandering hand on the couch. And I want to tell you that I was conflicted with all sorts of weird emotions, thoughts. I was conflicted on my loyalty to my friend and the hormones that were raging. And I was conflicted on the parental issues of parents that I knew and the situation I was in. And I want to tell you all that the conflict raged all the way up inside of me for about 1 second, just to be clear. I want you guys to know that I gave the appropriate amount of consideration and pause for 1 full second. Gen X Mom, you have wandered back into my arena, sweetheart. And now she's gone. Okay. Oh, she's back.
Well, your dog wants to go outside, so that's why I'm down. But also, we received $3 from Harold. He says, thanks for just being yourself.
Harold, thank you, my man. That was very kind words. Harold dropped in $3 in PayPal just for me being myself. Harold, I have to let you know you hit the nail on the head. Because being me is the only thing I'm good at anymore. I've tried other things, and this is the only thing I'm good at is just being me. So, Harold, $3 in the right direction. You nailed it, buddy. You did. So, on the couch, wandering hand, I gave the appropriate amount of pause that one should give in those situations, about 1 second, maybe a little longer. And then I just kind of went with the moment. Now, there's not much you can do when there's other people in the room sitting there, sleeping there, half in, half out. Didn't think much of it, and ended up, everybody crashed out. Nothing happened that night. Nothing further was said. No rooms exchanged. No wandering people in the hallways. But the next morning, I got up rather early and just went in to grab a shower, which I always do. Everybody takes turns and go in, go out, go in. And I went through the kitchen, went into the shower, locked both doors, the garage door and the kitchen door, turned on the shower, and just going to slam out a quick shower and get on with my day. 17 years old. The shower door opens, and there is Tori's older sister, standing there. She's dressed. Pajamas. She had a key from the garage door side. She had gone out to the garage door under some pretense of dumping the trash or something and gone into the shower. I wasn't open the door and just stood there watching me take a shower. I think things would have developed a little faster and done something, but all of a sudden there was a pounding on the kitchen side of the door asking me if I knew where she was. Pom, 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 pom. Hey, is she in there? No, only went in here. I motioned her, get the fuck out of here. So she goes out the garage door. I don't know where she went in the garage door because by that time her mother had come around into the garage and was looking for her. I got out, opened up the kitchen door. Her dad comes in. I go, I'm just taking a shower. Nobody here. He looks around. He's like, okay, I got what you're saying. He goes back out. I shut the door. The mother was now looking in the garage for her, and she comes back in the garage, into the bathroom, shutting the door, going, I can't go out there. My mother's out there. I was hiding behind something right around the corner. I don't know what it was. And I'm like, what? So she comes in there. The mother's pounding on the door going, is she in there? Well, now she opens up the kitchen door a little bit. She sees that she can get away, takes 2 steps, sits down at the kitchen table, and closes the door. Right as the mother comes in, I'm still standing on my towel going, again, nobody's here. Mother says, okay, I got you. She goes back out into the garage. Now I think at this point, we all escaped death. We're done. That was it. That was a close call both ways, but everything worked out. We're good. Because obviously the dad went back out and kept looking throughout the house, the backyard, the front yard, back in the bedrooms. He went to the other side of the house. She made it to the breakfast table. We're all good. So I shut both doors and get back in the shower to finish rinsing the soap off. As soon as I get out of the shower, she's back in there again. This time, not as dressed as she was before. And I think we all can have some vivid pictures of the height of a bathroom counter. And all she said was, can you hurry? To which I said, I am very efficient. And after that was over, or as it was ending, a knock comes back on the kitchen door again. Pom, pom, pom. Is she in there? I'm like, fuck. So this time, she gathers up her clothes and runs out. As he comes in, I go, I'm out of the shower. Nobody's here. He looks around, says, okay. Goes back out into the kitchen. This time, the garage door bangs on it. It's her brother, my friend. And he goes, hey, you see my sister? I said, which one? He says, your older sister. I said, no, I see anybody. Now, how she got past him, I don't know. But somehow she opened up the big garage door, went around to the side of the house to her bedroom, crawled in her own window, had to pull that maneuver off naked, carrying her clothes. Had to have. Threw them in the window. Nobody saw. She's in her room. Finally, everybody converges on her bedroom. Kicks open the door and says, where have you been? What are you doing? She says, I was just but I was over here and I'm here dressed and I'm in bed. I'm here the whole time. What are you talking about? So there are 3 of them in there, the mother, the father, and my friend, the older brother, leaning in that room, just pumping volumes of heartbeat, angry. Like, what the fuck has been going on here for the past 45 minutes? I walked down the hall, and they all turned and looked at me and said, see, I told you. She's right there. And right there. I didn't walk back into the back bedroom, finish changing my clothes, and everything was good. That story would make one of the most comical scenes in Laurel and Hardy, Three Stooges, the Marx Brothers, with how that 2-door, I don't even know the luck of the draw. I mean, let's face it. If we're all going to be honest here, if we're all going to come clean here, the only way that was even feasibly possible, God wanted me to get laid that day. There's no other explanation. A higher power had control over that, and it wasn't me. I was a pawn that day. I was a player, an actor in a pre-written script in the stage of life. I had no choice. I had no say-so. The words were written, and I read them and played the part. That's all it was. No emotion from me at all. Did the best I could, just so you know. That is a true story. That happened. I don't know how much of that Tori remembers on that, but that's how it happened. I don't remember Tori ever bouncing around and knocking on doors, but I'm sure she was probably sitting at the kitchen table the whole time, watching everybody go by, not understanding what was going on. So there you have it. Yes, Mrs. Fort Watton, she did. She used me. I had a hard time dealing with that. I was in counseling for a long time. To her, I was just a piece of meat. And that's true. And that was not Tori. That was her sister. It was not Tori. I have never seen Tori naked that she knows of, ever. So we're good. And now you know what I know. Yeah. Diver Monkey. So it was God's fault. I wasn't say God's fault, but we would call that divine intervention. Now, if I can use that as an alibi, I would. But just now you know. Ashley Beth Crawford says, bravo, General, bravo. Yeah, I'm telling you, I acted the part. I did my job, and I'm not sorry for it at all. If this was divine providence, if this was God's hand, if there was some work there that needed to be done in the year of our Lord, 1985, then I was happy to do it. And I don't question God. I don't know what small part I played in a bigger picture of events that unfolded as part of God's plan, but it could have been as serious as saving the world. You never know. It's the butterfly effect. And I don't question it. No, I look back on that day without question, without hesitation, and I make sure that I just acknowledge the fact that I had a role to play and did my duty. I performed as expected. Who is hitting the bullshit bell? Michael Cheney's hitting the bullshit bell. Oh, Chad hitting the bullshit bell. Beautiful Disaster hitting the bullshit bell. There's not a bullshit bell. Is it? As a true story, as I remember it, give or take a lie or two. Puller of Spikes, 1999 Cigar and Whiskey Fun. Puller of Spikes is my lone champion right now. Puller of Spikes is in my corner, rubbing my shoulders as I sit on that three-legged stool, trying to defend myself against the masses, which is you. It's all of you. Did the right thing there. You know who we haven't heard from? Tori Randolph. This was a boring story. Wow. What story did you want me to tell? I thought that was something a little bit. That's not a bad story for in here. There's some that I cannot tell, and there's some you know of that I cannot tell. General, now that explains everything. I'm waiting for Tori. Tori, I'm waiting for you to tell me something. You were there. You were in the house that day. I'll wait for you to say something a little more grandiose than that explains everything. If that was a boring story, that was, from my point of view, from where I was standing, that was heart beating, pounding every minute or two, all the way from beginning to end. And I notice you didn't discount the fact. You didn't say, no, that never happened with my sister. My sister would never. You didn't say that. I noticed you didn't come to her defense and go, no, the two of you would have never. You didn't come to my defense. You didn't come to her defense. I noticed that wasn't the first words out of your mouth. All right, we're waiting to hear from Tori. Let's give a little something from Tori. Come on now. Disney Kid, that was an awesome story. Thank you very much. Lionheart, it was boring for Tori because she was the outside the bath. Yes, how can I help you?
I thought your live stream was done.
It's not.
What happened?
With what?
Oh, my bad. Okay, wait. So you're still going?
I am.
This is the same stream.
Anything else I can help you with?
Same people?
Yeah.
You're answering the same questions?
No, they're new.
Oh, okay. Almost got you there. Buford was okay.
Oh, good. Get your dog and put him in your room and quit letting him run up and down the stairs. Tori Randolph, General, I was sitting in the kitchen and heard everything. Yeah, I'm hoping you didn't quite hear everything from the kitchen, although you had to have been 2 feet, 3 feet from that door. Because that spot you always sat in, your back was to the glass door that went out the kitchen. Yeah, you had to have been just beyond arm's reach of that bathroom door. Anyway, the comings and goings, she heard all of that. She was watched it happen. So there we go. Yeah, it's a true story. Tori rhymes with story. Coincidence? I think not. All right, so there you got your story. Quit hounding me for shit like that. If you think it was a boring story, I could have made stuff up. I could have gone in, I could have told you that her older sister was barking like a dog so loud I had to put my hand over her mouth, but that would have been a lie. That would have been something made up just to wow the crowd. There is no way that her sister was very vocal during sex. All right, so oh, I don't know, you guys. I don't know what you guys want me to tell you. Beautiful Disaster says, Tori, did that scar you or give you leverage? Chris Rosenberg, drunk again, I see. Well, I'm working on it, Chris, doing the best I can. He doesn't know. Actually, I'm going to have him look it up. He wouldn't know off the top of his head. Ashley bets how many people in the bottom of Glass Nation. He'd have to go look it up and count because they break it down by tier. He'd have to go look it up, just so you know. Brian Shell, as soon as I go feed the horses, I miss everything. Brian, I heard it was a boring story. You probably didn't miss anything. You're okay, my friend. In fact, you probably skipped over one of the most undelightful stories of the evening, so you're okay. Insurmountable Callie with the bullshit bell. Give or take 2 bullshit bell. Oh, all right. Oh, whatever, man. You guys, I tell you. Oh, for the Christ's sake. That Tori's sister used to come onto the live stream. I think it was on TikTok. About 9 months ago, and she would watch. And it was funny. One night, this is a true story about her sister recently, and she's happily married, and I haven't seen her in years. And her husband, so this is Tori's brother-in-law, was watching our live stream, and she was saying something in the comments, and her husband was watching, and she made a comment, her Tori's sister made a comment about how she knew me. And I'm like, how do you know, who is this? Because it wasn't her name. And then it was, I know who you are. I knew who she was. And I said, I made a silly comment, a drunk silly comment about Tori's older sister during a live stream months ago on a different platform. I said, oh yeah, that girl knows exactly what I smell like in a very sexual good way. Her husband had been watching on his phone and came into whatever room she was in and said, this guy says you know what he smells like. And she said, yes, I do. And he was fine with it and was smiling. And then she came on and said, my husband just came in about the smelling comment. There was a little bit of full circle thing there. I thought that was clever and delightful and funny. It was really funny back then. And yeah, so... Tori says, my general, I wasn't scared and didn't use it as leverage. My dad would have beat the general with his cane. Yeah, her dad did walk with a cane, and he had a big fucking beard. Bald head, big fucking huge beard with these big old Drew Carey glasses. Yeah. Used to have a sign on his desk. His desk was always a thrashed mess, so he put a little sign on his desk that said, a clean, uncluttered desk is a sign of a sick mind. I remember that. Remember him telling me about that. Yeah. Okay, so we're moving along here. We're moving along. Everybody's good, having a good time, and we're talking. Why'd you guys delete Chris's message? He just wrote, "Are we drunk again?" I see, and I acknowledged him. I said to Chris, "Yeah, I'm drinking and having a good time." Chris wrote something, and I acknowledged him. I was just moving on with stuff. I wrote him something in Discord personally. He didn't see anything. Beautiful Disaster says, I'm trying not to drink through you till I can get myself some stronger weed. Beautiful Disaster, I'm afraid I'm going to have to put you in the woodshed and ban you from the program. We were conducting scientific research together, and you failed to turn in your report twice. So if I get off this program and I look at my phone and you haven't submitted your final essay in triplicate, beautiful disaster, we're going to have a problem. I love you, but we're going to have a problem with that. All right, so we're 2.5 hours in. I told the story. You guys wanted a story. I told you that. You even had some validation there on its authenticity. And there's probably 3 or more of them like that would involve Tori, that she'd go, holy shit, that was you? Yeah, it was me. All right. So listen, I'm going to go. It's 8:30. I'm going to sign off right now. We got to get out of here. I have so much more to show you guys in pictures. I had so much more stuff written down in stories. We never even got to the farmer and the barn story in Arkansas. It was on the very tip northern border of Arkansas. A little bit on the. I was traveling across the United States on the eastern side. Oh, what was the name of that town? I wrote it down when I remembered it. I'm a little drunk right now. Can't remember. So anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to wish you all farewell. I'm going to turn off the stream, but we'll talk. I don't shut off the stream. We go to the ending screen, and then I can go in here and I can scroll through and see some stuff in there. And then I'm going to head over to Discord. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I really want to tell you guys, thank you guys for showing up. All the donations through the Super Chats and the stuff on PayPal, really appreciate it. It all goes towards where it's supposed to. When you guys say it goes towards Gen X Mom, she takes that money out. For the European trip, for her nails done, she pulls that money right out of there. If you guys have stuff that goes to the kid, it goes to the kid. Anything that goes to the whiskey fund ends up in the whiskey and cigar fund. It does what you guys want it to do, just so you know. It's a real important thing. I would feel the same way if I was on your side of the fence. Now, the only thing that bugs me is we're leaving this fucking jar that full. There's a lot of Facebook people in there fucking up some beautiful, lovely, perfect Mrs. Four Watton's peaches. I mean, her ass peaches are perfect. They're ass-shaped peaches. And mixed in there is Gen X Mom, your $1.55 whore for the night. So, excuse me. If anyone wants to drop in some red hearts there, just $21 or over. Anybody who does that right now, I will let you email Gen X Mom and send you guys something in the mail, which will cost us. If you drop in $25 in there to fuck up that jar, and we send you a $25 hat plus shipping, we're not making any fucking money. We're doing it just because it's fun. You're doing that because it's fun. We're sending you stuff because it's fun. It's not a financial gain for anybody. But it is fun. So anybody that drops it in there and fucks up that thing, oh my God. And we got another Facebook follower. Heavy Hard Drive's dropping in some Mrs. Fort Watton's booty. Here it comes. Heavy Hard Drive dropped in $5 just to see some more booty. Yes, 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 yes. I can't tell you how many yeses on that. I'll switch all stuff around on Streamlabs, but I'm never going to get rid of Mrs. Fort Watton's peaches. You can't do that. You could not. In good conscience, could any of us get rid of something so perfect? No. Not even in a heartbeat. All right. There they come. Peaches in. Oh, holy shit. Peaches dropped out some of that shit. Peaches did it. Listen, Heavy Hard Drive. Well done, young man. Well done indeed. That was unexpected. All right. Mrs. Forrest says, I think those Facebook followers are stalkers. They don't know what they're doing. They're just fucking up out of innate attitude. It's a reflex. They don't even know what they're doing. I'm telling you. I promise you. All right. So listen, if that's it, if we're done for the night, I want to tell you guys thank you. I have a little bit more in here, and I'm going to ask that I don't have to drink alone. Before you hang up, before you leave the broadcast, I want you guys to know we are the bottom of the glass nation. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, you never know what to expect. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, we work our way to the bottom of the glass. We work our way to the bottom of the bottle. We are the bottom of the glass nation. It's a very weird, unique island of misfit toys that we are all part of. And you guys know the feeling. Those of you that have been around a long time, you know the feeling. Stand by. The Disney kid for you, General. My man. Hold on. I got to see what happens here. Disney Kid, email Gen X Mom. I'm going to send a little something in the mail. Way beyond the $21 you just spent. But I got to see this. I need to see this. $2 because we got some whoring of Gen X Mom going on. And there it is. Oh, Jesus Christ. almost emptied it out and got rid of more than half of the Facebook followers. Well done. Jesus. Disney kid, I know who you are. Thank you for that. That just made my night. So from everyone here at Gen X Talks and the Bottom of the Glass Nation, thank you guys. If you were a bystander tonight, if you were just passing by, sitting in the bleachers watching what was going on, well, then you saw the train wreck in person. You can leave tomorrow morning and go to your place of employment and go, you know what, I just saw a fucking train wreck happen live, and it was on YouTube. You're welcome, America and Denmark. From everyone here at Gen X Talks and from everyone at home across the nation, those of you listening, I'm going to drink this right now. Don't make me drink alone. If you're going to waste time, there's no better place to waste it than with Gen X Talks. So everyone listening on AM and FM or across the Armed Service Radio Network all across the planet, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for wasting time with us. I'll catch all of you guys, I promise you, every one of you, on the flip side.